Hello, y'all. Guess what? Oh, wait, we're live now? Hello, y'all. Surprised to see my face, right? Surprised to see my face? Well, guess what? You're gonna see my one voice because guess who's got it? Me. What, you want some? Come get some. You want some? That's right. Come vibe with me in my reality show of Yahuwah's one voice, baby. Bounce with me. Yeah, totally plundered. I've been even told I'm ugly. I don't give a shit. Call me ugly. I still got Yahuwah's one voice, and you don't. Ever. Never will you ever get Yahuwah's one voice like I get it. It's not possible. I am the one woman watchman spokeswoman. Oh yeah, I speak on behalf of the watchmen. Yeah, and Yahuwah says that his watchmen, right? They straight up did. And guess what, y'all? If you're on X, I'm gonna be uploading this to YouTube so you can see me and join my reality show with y'all and his one voice. I can do what the Kardashians do too, but I can do it better. Bitches, watch me. Watch me! And I'm gonna use your foul language, your Babylonian doctrine bullshit writings and language against your motherfucking asses. Oh, don't follow her. She's too profane. What, like you fucking did to my father's name, you fucking idol worshippers? Yeah, you want to worship the God of wood and stone? You go ahead. You go ahead. Worship the God of wood and stone. Worship the God of wood and stone. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to worship my one Father and his one true name, baby. One true name. My Abba. Oh yeah. Bound for the gallows. Dead man walking till love can call him. Rise up. Come on, you guys. Get up. Where the hell's your one voice? Yahuwah says, I give you. You ain't got the one vision. You ain't got the one voice. You ain't got the one Father. He ain't leading you. You ain't got no Emmanuel. What you got is the idol that your nation set up for you to be deceived by. Yeah, tap that on the records. Tap that. Cut it, Facebook. Come on, fuckers. Come on, Facebook. Shut it off. I dare you, you assholes. Come on. Copyright my bullshit. Do it. I dare you. You will not silence. You will not silence the fatherless. You will not silence the widow. You will not silence the orphan. You know why? Because I'm not letting you. Because I take control of the sound waves. I control the airwaves. I control. Yeah. You know what else I control too? As the mother of the child. Let me show you. He is still rolling stones, motherfuckers. And this is one you're not gonna fucking plunder. Because she's about to plunder your fucking asses. Here's your Amorite child, motherfuckers! Zachariah Joseph Skaggs! Yeah! You wanna fucking put a lidocaine patch on him and fucking kill him, you motherfuckers? Yahuwah will slaughter your fucking asses for your disobedience. And little did you know it was your firstborn child. Your fucking firstborn Levite child, you pieces of shits. That you got killed just like Pharaoh did. You dug this grave. You call my name. All at once I came alive. Fuck you assholes. You wanna fucking take away my employment, motherfuckers? Because I called your bitch asses out? Fuck you, I'll never say the company because they said they'll throw me in jail if I ever do. Fuck you. Because I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna watch this company go. And you know it! I warned you! I warned you! I warned you! And I got the dream! I warned you! And I got the fucking motherfucking dream! You pieces of goddamn shit! You wanna fucking poke a bear? You done fucking poked Russia as the bear. And you fucking poked this mama bear. So come, motherfuckers, I'll roar and beat your fucking asses in. Cause I hold the one voice the Father gave. Not you, pieces of shits. We shall get our exodus. We shall get our exodus, and you will not silence the one voice. And I'm gonna open this in front of you because this is my baby. Just as much as it's yours. This is my angelic baby. My angelic baby. He's not all here because his Amorite father decided to take a piece of him. Which I will get back. Nicholas Joseph Skaggs, I want Zachariah's body back! I'm opening this for the first time! Oh my god! Zachariah's blood will be avenged at the hand of Yahuwah raised. And guess what? If I have his voice, then fuck you, motherfuckers! Fuck you! Fuck you! My hands are raised! They're raised! They're raised, you fuckers! Against you! Against you! I hate you! I hate you, my fucking goddamn nation! You fuckers! You GMO creators! You fucking Soylent Green creators! Oh yeah, Putin. Tell them they're eating. Their fast food is Soylent Green. Tell them, Putin. Tell them. Well, you don't know. Well, you don't know. We'll be the death of you. Well, you don't know. It's going to hurt you. Well, you don't know. You don't care. I tried to warn. Thy will be done. Thy will be done. Thy will be done. But this don't feel good right now. But I know you think things I could never think about. It's hard to count it all joy, distracted by the noise, just trying to make sense of my promises. Sometimes I gotta stop, remember that you're young and I am not so. Thy will be done. Thy will be done. Thy will be done. Like a child on my knees, all that comes to me is thy will be done. Thy will be done. Thy will. I know you see me. I know you hear me. Your plans are for me. Goodness you have in store. I know you hear me. I know you see me. Your plans are for us. Goodness you have in store. Thy will be done. Thy will be done. Thy will be done. Like a child on my knees, all that comes to me is thy will be done. Thy will be done. Thy will be done. And he hears you. He hears you. You have to know this. He hears you, you guys. He hears you. What will come of this? Yes, I need help. Yes, I need help. Because my nation has called me a borderline personality disorder because I told them that Yahuwah speaks to me. I'm labeled by my nation as a lie. I warned them if they didn't go back to the Torah gonna perish. How many of you will go before your employer and do that? My job that I was at for 2 years, I said, I don't live for myself and I'll prove it to you. I'll go and I'll do whatever you want me to do. I'll go and do what they never will. And I took my own employment and I was a beast at, I'll tell you, and they can back me up. And they know it was a difficult loss. But when you get the Father's one voice and he says, go and do it, you don't do it, your consequences are way more dire if you didn't fulfill what you were told to do. And I stand before you because they want to silence my voice. They want to silence my posts. They want to block my stuff. Well, damn it, you fucking block me! And you block the Father! You would do that to Yahuwah's children? You would do that to Yahuwah's children? What's wrong with you? You would block Yahuwah's one voice. Why would you do that? Have you no fear in the one Father who can destroy everyone in an instant? Have you no fear? That's what he did to me. Have you no fear? I had to watch him take his last breath in my arms. And then I dedicated him to my Amorite husband, my ex-husband. Because I divorced him. He misled me. I dedicated my Zechariah, which means remembered by Yah. That's the name. If you want to call a name to save. And he uses this name. Zechariah. Remembered by Yah is what it means. He remembers. He remembers his suffering children. He remembers suffering servants. Right before war. Right before he sends Putin. Right before he sends the North to attack Israel and scattered Israel. If you wake up. I've never seen my baby before. And I have pictures that haunt me. They haunt me. They haunt me. They haunt me. I'll share them to anyone who wants to see them. You can see what a half human Amorite child looks like. You can see I have the pictures. He's beautiful. He's beautiful. He's the most beautiful creation I have ever seen in my life. And everyone who was in that room who saw Zechariah pass away, they said, and they can tell you themselves, we never experienced anything as holy and spiritual as that in our life. This man was an atheist and he told me, I believe in the Father that you serve now. He was a doctor. He is a doctor. And if you're listening, I hope you see this video and you remember me. You remember the baby that you helped to live. You remember Zechariah. You remember him. You remember him. Because this is the baby of Isaiah 66, you guys. I know you don't want to believe it, that this is him. And I was chased by the serpent as the nation of the Satans, the Hasatans. They wanted him dead. I refused to give them his placenta. I refused to give him my stem cells. I refused to give the doctor Zechariah stem cells, and they killed my baby. My baby suffered from spina bifida. He had his spine hanging out of his back. And I was chosen as specimen number 23 for Cincinnati, Ohio. The Ohio Children's Hospital. I don't remember the doctor's name, but one was from India and one was from Spain. And they did the surgery on Zachariah. And it was beautiful. He was kicking. They did it. They did it. They revived him. But children who have spina bifida are Amorite children. And they have Amorite parents. That's a curse that the Amorites were to take on. So if you know anybody who has spina bifida, they're an angelic. And our nation is trying to destroy them with vaccinations, and they're falling for it. They're falling for it. We have to wake them up. They're precious. I saw them on the yellow school bus that Abba was chasing in Milky Street. I was on that yellow school bus, and my dream fulfilled it. As the mother of the child who brings birth pains. My life is a perfect example of someone who has suffered their whole life. Just look. The message is really heavy. That has to be given. And I don't know how Yahuwah is going to lead this. Oh, this song's called The Harvest. Wow. Wow. And what Shavuot is like, literally. And let me tell you guys something. I don't know if you know this. And we'll finish out this song because it's a pretty amazing song. And I don't know if anybody can hear me. You can give me a thumbs up to let me know if you can hear me. And I'm not just doing this video in vain. There is so much going on that nobody is paying attention to. And I don't know that they will. There's only a remnant chosen. And Yahuwah tells you this. He tells you in Isaiah's children's names. And there were 5. There were 5. And any pastor tells you there wasn't. Send them my way. Because I will put them in their place and show you where they lied to you. Where they lied to me. Seriously, I will. I have the Father's one voice. He has given me the correct interpretation of what his word means. I received his one voice. You can deny it all you want, but you followers here, where did you all come from in 2020? Where did you all come from? Because I posted about you coming the night before. And Brother Shaul is my witness. And all those before the flood of people came was like 240 something. That's all people I knew. And now there's 6.2 thousand. And more come every day. And drop off every day. It's a sifting. The harvest. Just like the song. Just like the song. And Yahuwah says, He controls the sound waves. He controls the frequencies. He controls all of them. And whatever frequency is out there, you must be giving that frequency, that glory of that frequency, I should say, to Yahuwah. You must. Or he'll crush it. That's what a jealous God is. Right? I mean, is that not what a jealous God is? And so many people do not understand the common sense of what a jealous person is. What entails a jealous person. I used to work at a daycare, okay? I was a teacher at a daycare. And then when they started having people get vaccinated, I was like, oh, hell no, I'm out. Screw that shit. No. And I knew about this in 2013, okay? I knew about this in 2013. I have posts all the way back then because the man who did the slaughtering in Israel by the Knesset, by the Sanhedrin, and Israel 365 captured it. That man is the man who prophesied me to be a watchman then in 2013. And he did the slaughtering of the lamb, if I'm not mistaken, in 2017 or 2018. One of the two. I'm not sure. I gotta pick. Well, he will never talk to me. He hates my guts. And because he claims to be Jesus, you guys. He claims to be Yeshua. He is the Antichrist. Because only King David is allowed to sit on his own throne. And if you don't believe me, I can show you face to face where it is that you're lying. Or you can watch my YouTube video where I break it down chapter by chapter, verse by verse. Where Jehoiakim was supposed to be that branch through Solomon. Supposed to be. But he burned Baruch's scroll. And Yahuwah said what? Well, damn you. Damn you, King Jehoiakim. Damn you. And I curse you too. And all your descendants. And all your handmaids and all your maidservants. Curse you. Now, as Yahuwah's one voice, those who follow Hebrews 7:12, you have to answer to me as Yahuwah's one voice and his spokeswoman. Who the fuck gave you the right to change Yahuwah's laws and his priesthood? Because Yahuwah didn't. Ever. You liars. And if you think I'm wrong, debate me now. In the comments, right there. Do it. Do it on X, you pussies. Because I'll rip you apart. For all my fatherless, widow, and orphan priesthood brothers and sisters. I am the gap preacher. I am the one who bridges that gap that you hear about in Torah. And I'm not a man. I'm a fucking woman. Something that you you fail to understand of Jeremiah 31. Can you tell me, pastors, why women were told to get good at weeping? Come on. Step up to the plate. Put your damn comment. Come on. You don't want a woman to put you in your place, do you? That's why you won't come in my spaces. That's why you won't come to my YouTube channel and comment. That's why you won't come to my Facebook and comment. Because you know damn well who you're messing with. And if you don't stop, I, as Yahuwah's one voice, will bring destruction. Yahuwah says his one voice brings destruction. And if I am speaking his one voice, I am now declaring destruction. However Yahuwah decides that he wants to give that. I speak as Yahuwah's one voice, not you. You didn't receive his one voice and post about it. I did. Call me a liar. Call everyone in the floodgates a liar. All 6.2 thousand. And if you're against me, get the fuck off the floodgates before I ask Yahuwah to come against you. You claim Yeshua. I ask Yahuwah to come against you in his holy name. You claim Yahusha. I ask Yahuwah to come against you in his holy name. You claim Jesus. I ask for you to be humbled. And if you can't listen to humbling, then destroyed. I believe that Christians have more of a chance getting out of Babylon than Messianics do. They come back to the Torah. They still don't want to leave the idol. They know what Jeremiah says. I've exposed this numerous times. And unless you can bring me a pastor who says exactly as I'm saying it, you've got a lie, right? There is no one. There is no one. Because I am speaking as Yahuwah's one voice. And he says, I ain't got no one beside me. None. Not one of my sisters has come up beside me in any of these spaces to back me. Not one. And I've asked. I've been told they would. It's all just a shit show until you put actions behind what you're going to do. Am I really the only one that rises up to do this? It's sad and it's unfortunate. It really is. Brother Shaul and I have been the only ones. Because you are too busy chasing your desires. You are too busy enjoying you. You are too busy living for you. When Yahuwah said, when did I tell you to do that? I told you in Isaiah 1 that you're my suffering servants. Why the hell do you get to live for you? Isn't that a question you should be asking yourself? Why are you living for you? I wasn't. I was employed and my money went to the floodgates. And guess what? Those orphans, those fatherless, those widows are still there to this day. Not because you did anything, but because I did. I did. I fucking did. You arrogant fucks. I did. Call me a liar. Oh, orphans. Oh, fatherless. Oh, widow. Time for you to step up and back up while you're still breathing. Why you are still here today with me. Because I selflessly gave. And I was reprimanded by my friend. I was reprimanded by my mother. You wouldn't believe. Why are you helping them when you have a son to help? Because my father said to. How many of you will do that? Well, we've seen none. That's why Yahuwah called me to raise up his fatherless, widow, and orphan priesthood. And they all back me. All of them that were sent in with the flood. And they're from Afghanistan. They're from Pakistan. They're from Africa. They're from Switzerland. I think Switzerland was one of them. They're from the places where suffering servants are. India. Got a couple of them. Forgot to mention you, brothers and sisters, sorry. Just this morning, one from Africa, confirming my message. Confirming my message that I posted about of this time for the spokeswoman to get up and do this. And if you don't believe me, Joe Ash can tell you. I even screenshotted his message to hold him accountable for what he said so that you can see it. See, that's what I do. I will back up everything I say. I will. If I claim it and I can prove it, you'll get it. Like I said, I didn't bring this flood of people who are asking for your help. Yahuwah did. And I have multiple people to verify this. To call you a liar when you say I am. When you say I am. I am Yahuwah's one voice, says the floodgates and the flood of people that are in the floodgates. Come and contend all you want. Fight for my position. I dare you to. Yahuwah has made me as stiff-necked as you are. Sound like Ezekiel, right? Hello, a watchman. Jeremiah 31. Why are the women suffering? Why are the women crying? For the stupid-ass men and women who can't lead, who can't hear, asking you, right, for help to give to the priesthood the Father raised up. If he put it in my head and I put it on paper and I have his one voice, please use some common sense before you're destroyed. Do you have it? Do you have common sense? Do you? I mean, I'm seeing so many allergic to listening. Literally. And it blows my mind how disobedient you are. I don't know what's going to happen. Only you do if you've seen this video. And I'm still asking. Because that's when destruction goes out. And guess what Yahuwah says? I pick them off. One by one. One by one. One by one. One is left at the meal. The other one taken. Not in a rapture, honey. In destruction. Because you failed to give. You failed to give to the priesthood. Please unfriend me. Please. Because the people who actually will heed to Yahuwah's one voice will give. Even when it hurts. Because I did. I took from my own son to give to my brothers and sisters. My son still had. But I took his fun money. Money to save, sit on, do something fun. And I gave it all. I was in a car accident, rear-ended. I think I kept like 3,000 of the 17,000 that I received. I gave some away, and then I gave it all away to the fatherless, widow, and orphan. And they can vouch for that too. In fact, receipts have been saved to show at the time that Yahuwah says. But who's going to save little old me? Who cares enough? I cared enough to help them who are still there. You come to my floodgates. You come to Yahuwah's floodgates that he gave me. And you see all the comments of all my orphan brothers and sisters. They're still there. They're still there because of what I did. Not only that, I received income from our nation when they did like $1,400 or something like that every month. I took some of that. I gave to my child. I paid my rent, paid my dues. And then I said, there you go. Now live. One in particular. When that is revealed, the nation will know that a watchman chosen by Yahuwah as the spokeswoman for him was before them. Everyone at that company, everyone I warned, all of those who went to the company and said, oh yeah, she did that to me. She said that to me. You know who you are, buddy. Yep, we worked together, back to back, buddy. I don't know what's going to happen to you, man. You betrayed Yahuwah. Big time. Company. The company betrayed Yahuwah. I tried to tell him I have Yahuwah's one voice. I tried to tell them, but they didn't listen. They didn't listen. And so because they didn't listen, I had the dream the day before yesterday. And it's interesting, I came across a YouTube video which mentioned something that Putin had found. That I had warned the company specifically about. It's going to bite in the ass. And I'm just wondering if it's going to happen the day they fired me last year. See, the watchmen get the warning a year in advance. How else are they able to warn? So when I gave the warnings and I put them out, and you're like, oh, nothing happened. Well, wait for it. Wait for it. Because it's a year later when I posted those. So if you see my post and they're a year later, you know what's coming a year after. Now, if you see my posts and they're 4 years ago, it's already happened. And my posts show this, and I literally post them. I post all the memories that Yahuwah tells me to post on Facebook so you can see where it happened. 4 years ago, 5 years, all the way. I think I had my Facebook since 2013. No. Was it? Yeah, maybe 2000. I don't know, something like that. A long time. because they're giving me stuff from 13 years ago. And I'm like, wow. And Yahuwah told me, through that man who did that slaughtering in Israel, who set up the abominations of desolations, yeah, him. I just lost that thought. You're not supposed to know that. See how that works? Damn. It's a give and select of what you can know and what you need to know now and what you can't know until then. So, I don't know what's going to come of this. I literally just woke up this morning and I was like, okay, I'm outside and yeah, I'm smoking because when I smoke, I'm allowed to stop thinking so much and so fast. That's called ADD, right? That's what our nation labels it. Yeah. So when you smoke marijuana or whatever way you can, I can't do that in my apartment complex. I can only do it in my patio, and it's not like I can bring my whole stove out and steam it. Really? Here, let me just grab my stove for a minute and pull it out on my patio. Okay. We've got a lot of retards, right? And I digress. I really do. Because the stupidity and the delusion that's out there is just maddening. Maddening. Really. How many of you can vouch? And look, if you want to come live on my reality show with Yahuwah, because I think this is what I'm going to do every day, if Yahuwah provides the funds from you, because I'm a suffering servant. And I also have Yahuwah's one voice. See how that works? If you don't give to me, you've gone against the Father. How do I know this? Common sense. I got Yahuwah's one voice. Right? But I know so many are going to try and test it. But guess what? You only have 3 days left. I think. Today's the 29th. And they told me I have to have my rent by the 3rd. And then they issue an eviction. And if you think I haven't gone to my nation and asked them to help, I have. Okay? I collect unemployment. Okay? I do. But it's not enough because my nation has sucked everything dry. Right? They've raised the cost of everything, inflation, for their glory. Right? Exactly. And who suffers? Us, as the suffering servants. Right? Isaiah 1. Who's the suffering servant now? Where's your Jesus character? Show me. Show me where Yeshua is. Show me how Yeshua died for your sins as a suffering servant. Show me that. Because my Father says suffering servants don't die after Jeremiah. Uh-oh, who's a liar now? Love it, love it. He literally prophesied about your Jesus character. Are you serious? Are you serious? Your Jesus character. You said your Jesus character, right? Interesting. Because Isaiah says what? Jacob, you are my suffering servant. How many times? How many times does Isaiah and Jacob and Jeremiah tell you? Jacob, you're my suffering servant. Jacob, you're my suffering servant. Who is Jacob? Scattered Israel. Who scattered Israel? Jacob. Who's a suffering servant? You. How do I know this? Well, dearies, if you are in the West, you have something called a birth certificate, don't you? and a social security card, don't you? So you're all prepped for maritime shipping or cargo. What do you think you are? You didn't know that those documents were for when you'd be enslaved and shipped out like Yahuwah says so? You didn't know that Satans are working for Yahuwah? Why do you think they can't come after me? They know. They know. I know what they know and who they work for. Do you, though? Here's your twist, Mama, that your pastor said he gives you. How about that twist? You want that one? Does that work for you? Idolatry, you guys. Idolatry. And no, I'm not in the Illuminati. Okay, I talk with my fingers and my hands and I poke and I mean, really, come on, really? Oh, she's in the Illuminati. Okay, I just, I'm in the... Where's your common sense? Delusion. There's strong delusion, Like, why am I here? Why am I here? What am I doing? Are we supposed to be reading? I mean, I don't know. I know. All I know is the warnings have gone out. Is this a time to rejoice for the remnant? Because I just gave the freaking curses. And can I put the blessings out? We'll see. I can't. Only you can put the blessings out. How do you put the blessings out? You give. And then you receive. Right? That's how it works. And you give only to the priesthood that the Father told you to give to. Because he's raising up his synagogue here. You know why? I received his one voice. Got it? I did. So the sacrifice can only be done when Yahuwah says that I get to announce it. And it ain't going to be done in Israel. They done defiled that land. And that dude that they had go and slaughter that lamb in Israel, that dude defiled Israel. Because he, of his own mouth, and I have the personal recording of this, he says that he's Jesus, Yeshua. And he went into the land of Israel, and the Knesset and the Sanhedrin sent for him. He had to walk barefooted, he says. And they offered him a spotted lamb, and they said, you need to slaughter this lamb to blend the Jew and the Gentile together. Not knowing that Jerry Drosos, Melchizedek, right? The one that you guys seen on my Facebook, he's just talking mad shit. Yeah. Him, that dude, I found him on Twitter to expose him more. I was like, and Yahuwah, Yahuwah's got prime timing, right? It's not my timing, it's his timing. Remember, I don't get to live for me. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. It just doesn't happen until Yahuwah says so. And he ain't said so, because you're not helping me at all. You're in fact just watching me suffer. You see my posts, you're watching my video, you will see my video because I'm uploading it to YouTube, right? So just something to think about, because this is being recorded and will be uploaded. It's also on Twitter. So I am uploading this around the platforms. This curse goes out. This is the curse. This is the announcement of the curse. The curse is, you take on the idol's name, you're at the mercy of Yahuwah. I mean, that's all I can say, right? I'm speaking on behalf of the Father. Why else would he have me come before you live doing this if that wasn't the case? I don't know. I don't get to live for me. Why am I here? To put on a show about my baby who died? No. Why? So I can just be haunted with it? Nobody fucking cares. Awkward. I don't know. I sing, I dance. You wanna watch me dance? What the hell is this live reality show, y'all? I mean, this is just nuts. Maybe you just have to see what you're doing, what you're causing. Think I'm crazy? Well, look what you're causing. You know what I mean? You think anybody's gonna hire me in this condition? When I literally just, when I stop smoking, I just start crying. How is any employer gonna handle that? And not only that, I can claim disability, but chances are they're gonna deny me because I ain't seen a doctor since 2015, realizing that my nation has been poisoning me with pharmaceutical drugs. That they say, we're healing you, but we're deteriorating this. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. You battle depression and you're destroying your freaking kidneys. You battle anxiety and you're destroying your liver. And they win, right? Because they get your money, they get your business, and you just keep going and going and going and going and going and going, and they just keep on racking up that money, huh? Don't they? They just keep doing it. Should we talk car insurance? I mean, well, we're exposing it all, right? It's gotten better. They've gotten programs out there. If you don't have car insurance and you have to get it, because I did, even when I was working from home, it sucked. State Farm just has a new program, a new software actually. My bill was $320. It's now $226. Not even shitting you. I'm so thankful for that. So, State Farm. Okay? See, I will raise up those whom I know back the Father. How do I know this? Because there's at least one, and I know her personally. She's my person that I go to, and that I did before. Yeah, State Farm. So if there's at least one, you know the Father's working in it. But if they're all claiming an idol, you better get the hell out of there, because that company's about to crash. Uh-oh. Did I just put another curse out? I'm not even trying to. I just open my mouth, and out it comes. See, this is why they're going to silence the internet. Because then they're like, oh shit, things are happening. Oh no, watch out. Uh-oh, here she comes. And I get it all the time. It's great. It's great, a great thing. Okay? So, I guess I'm just supposed to start doing this until people start giving. So, welcome to my reality show. You're going to see a blank wall when I go to smoke, alright? Until Yahuwah decides to, move me out of here, do something. I don't know what he's going to do. But, Ariella Rachel, you asked if I need help? Yeah, sis, I do need help. I need some help, financial help. And if you have it to give, please do. And I just asked you. If you put a comment there, I'm gonna say something. So, Ariella, I'm hoping you can give, because if you can't, and you're asking me if I need help, and you don't give, who am I to judge? Who am I to say what can happen? I can only warn. That's the only role a watchman has. We warn. We warn, we warn, we warn. And as the spokeswoman of them all, yeah. Guess what? What did Deborah do? Deborah led an army of men. Barak, right? Hello? Do you know the prophet's writings? Then, now, says Solomon. Right? So, oh, you didn't know I'm a Deborah. Oh! Levites that are women, like Deborah, did what? Well, Yahuwah tells you what they did. They judged your asses. I don't want to be in that position. But if the Father tells me that I should be, well then. What, baby girl? What, Matilda? Sis, okay, I'm going to read this. Okay, I'm so sorry. Receive a hug. My condolences. Please tell me where you're stationed, sis. In Mexico. I'm in Arizona, sis. Yeah, if you can help me, dude. I receive unemployment because my nation has refused to employ me, because they literally made me, okay? And this is documented under my name, under my social security, under an unemployment, okay? I have to report to them that I have borderline personality disorder. Who the fuck's gonna hire me now? Because of what that company did to me, that fired me for warning them. What company is gonna hire me now? Because I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. Not only that, what company is gonna hire me when I have cervical and lumbar damage from being rear-ended twice from my own nation? And let me tell you, they were very wealthy. This was just chump change that they could fork out. That their son did to me permanently. Work for the government too, just so you know. So, yeah. I need help. I need help with my rent. My nation will not employ me. So I have a little bit of thankful. Yahuwah gives me $1,200 for unemployment. Okay? And I get money for my son too. But I'm paying off a loan of a suffering servant who needed my help. I'm paying off that loan. I am. So I have a little bit of money coming in. But if you can help me to get me to pay my rent, it is $1,660 a month for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. That would help me, and you will be blessed. The floodgates will then begin to pour open. And it doesn't stop, because destruction won't stop. Once you give, you start the destruction off. You want your suffering to end. You start the destruction off. You do. And your nation knows this. And once you start giving, they're going to try and cut it off. If you don't believe me, go look at what your nation is doing to you already. There is enough evidence to crucify them in court for what they have done to us. And Yahuwah is going to bring that against them, because a ruthless nation is coming from the north. And they are backed by the Boko Haram. And what does the Boko Haram mean? Western education is forbidden. And watch, Facebook's going to cut that out. But those who are watching live, you'll get it. You'll see it. Boko Haram means Western education is forbidden. What do they know that you don't? What do you now see that they saw then to be able to claim the name that they are claiming? What are you going to be deemed then? If they're deemed terrorists, what will you be deemed as when your nation comes against you, if Yahuwah doesn't have his one voice over you? He never gave you an image. He never gave you an image. Never. When did Yahuwah give you an image? He said, don't create an image in my image to worship and bow down to. And what did you do? What did you do? You created an image of a man. Not only that, a carpenter man. It's the same thing that Nebuchadnezzar did. How are you any different? You're following the same idol they did. In the image of a man. And he represented all the nations. His whole body did. Just like your Jesus character does. But what metal specifically does he represent? The Iron Age. The Celtic Age. Celtic Age then, Celtic Age now. Do you know your history? Do you know who's leading your history? Do you know who's leading your nation? Do you know who's leading you? These are all very serious questions. I'll message you, sis, okay? I don't think you realize what's at stake here. If I go down and I go to where I think I need to go, it's not going to go well for that individual if I have Yahuwah's one voice. And I don't want that person to suffer if I have to go there. That person is my mother. I don't want to have to bring destruction. I would rather have her be humble. So please do not allow me to go there, because destruction will come wherever I go. If Yahuwah, if I lose this place, if I lose my home, and I'm not making threats, I have Yahuwah's one voice. You take it as a threat or a warning. You take it whatever you want it to be, as you want to see it as. It's on you. But if I go down, so is this nation. So is this nation. This whole West nation will go down. This priesthood has to rise. Because the one that is being served in the industry has to collapse. And if we're not the ones collapsing that one in the industry, they just continue to raise. I can't say her name yet. But she's been all over Facebook. She's been all over Instagram. She's been all over TikTok. She's been interviewed. She's very well known. She knows exactly who I'm speaking of, because she feels it in her spirit from one woman to another. You think you have Yahuwah's children. You got another thing coming. Because your prince ain't gonna protect you any longer. There's a new industry rising up. And it starts with mine. Raw honesty. My collection of jewelry. From my understanding, you started there too. Didn't you? My hands are going numb. They're sweating. This is how the Father speaks to me. It's a curse. And it sucks. When this happens, I know. I know the Father's leading me. It is disgusting. And I hate it. But this is what my nation brought upon me. When they started messing with my DNA. And they started tainting what the Father was trying to create. Is this our image that He originally created? I don't think so. I don't think that Yahuwah ever meant for me to sweat like this. And I've detoxified everything. This is in my freaking DNA from these assholes who have cloned people. Yeah. They know I'm a Levite. That's why they did what they did. They sent who they sent my way because they know I'm a Levite and they tried to taint the Levite seed. Oh, but guess what? Inventions of man, called an IUD, destroy every single soul tie I ever had. Praise Yah for that, huh? An IUD destroys every single soul tie. So if you get one, just remember there's a consequence with that because they got hormones attached to it and it's poisonous and toxic. But I have Yahuwah protecting my body somehow, some way. I don't know how. I've had an IUD since 2020, since Zachariah, because they told me that if I ever tried to have a kid again, that I would have to have a C-section from now on, every single child. And I was like, wow, thank you, assholes. You did this to me. Yeah. So, here we are. And I need help. Not just me. But there's a military man who does. I can't reveal his name. But I can tell you right now, when Yahuwah says it's time, it's time. And only He knows when that is. I don't even know when that is. I only know when He decides to wake me up out of bed by ripping my gut to be labor pains. How would you like to wake up to that? How would you like Yahuwah to wake you up in labor pains? How would that feel against your stomach? Would you be able to handle it? Could you handle having another child all over again when you wake up from your sleep? Can you imagine those pains all over again? I had them 4 times. Because that's what a mother does for her children. She suffers for them. She suffers for them to come into the world, and she suffers to raise them. She suffers. I can only ask. You can only ignore. Yahuwah only can give the consequence. I mean, what more has to be said? I am giving you Yahuwah's truth. You pay pastors don't you? You go on Sunday into their church and help them pay off the building that they decided to take on a loan from their nation. You'll help them with their building, right? Where they can't afford to help the fatherless, widow, and orphan. Or they don't want to because their ministry is more important. Because they think that they understand Yahuwah better than anyone else. Yeah, you better think again. And by the way, if you do help me and Yahuwah does get this priesthood to rise up under his one voice before destruction comes, and you want me to come to your church and to put your pastor in his place, let me know, because I'll do it the way that the Father has told me to do it. And if anybody wants to contend with how he says to do it, well, then they got to take it up with Yahuwah himself, because I speak on behalf of the Father. I am the spokeswoman for Yahuwah. I am the watchman woman chosen of Jeremiah 31. That's why women are chosen, to get good at weeping. Because one is risen up who is a breach corrector. And Malki, you're not the breach corrector. You would have been, like I said, remember when I told you in my video, I said that I saw you as an Ezekiel because I saw what you were doing? Well, you didn't follow through what Ezekiel did. You chose to claim yourself as Jesus, as Yeshua, as Yahusha, this made-up name. And Sister Matilda, oh God, we go back with Remnant House. Matilda, dude, I gotta tell you, this dude Malki who did this slaughtering in Israel, he was with Remnant House with Peter Michael Martinez. Literally, they did a slaughtering here in Arizona. Both of them did. And they did it in the idol's name. They didn't do it through Yahuwah. Literally, dude, they have cursed their family members. Yahuwah's just like, wow. He's like, I gotta send a female in to do their job. I mean, literally, it wasn't supposed to be a female, right? But then, obviously, Jeremiah is the future prophet, and so is Ezekiel. So that's why, because I did that video, and I was like, why did I see Malki as a freaking Ezekiel? And then Yahuwah's like, well, he was supposed to be. And you were supposed to be the watchman who was supposed to be showing him what to do as the spirit of Elisha. But no, he didn't want to listen. No, now I'll just raise a female to do it. Yep, so... And I'm not a Messiah, you guys. I am not a savior, because how can I save you? I can't even save myself. I got the Father that saves me, right? And how's he going to do that? Well, he's going to use you. And if the Father chooses not to save me, then what? What was the reason why Jesus couldn't? Ooh. Liars. Your Jesus character has no freaking authority over Yahuwah. And it's not Yahweh. I'm sorry. That's not what Yahuwah gave me. When he spoke his one voice, it wasn't Yahweh. It wasn't Yahweh. No. 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 It was Yahuwah. And it was in a very humble way. I was in tears. And it was a Yahuwah. It was a, like, I'm crying right now. Yahuwah is my name. And it broke me. It broke me for weeks. When I received his voice, I cried and I cried and I cried. Because how do you unhear the most holiest voice of all? Like, how? How do you unhear that? How do you even freaking live for yourself hearing the Father's one voice? I mean, it's crazy. How does this happen? Not you, not I, not anyone could ever deny my position as the spokeswoman, watchman for Yahuwah's children. Never. You'll never be able to deny it.
Because it's in my DNA. It's in my DNA. It's in your DNA. If you are Martinez, if you are Perez, like I said, I made posts. I said, you're a Levite if your last name is this. How do I know this? Because I know who is of my family members. I know the last names. Alvarez, Diaz, Garcia. Because my family blended with you. Yeah. And there's a bunch of other ones too. When the McCafferty priesthood starts stepping forth and all of them people start coming forth and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm related to that person. I'm related. It's happening. This is the McCafferty priesthood being restored the right way. What they got going on in Florida, what they got going in Corpus Christi, Yahuwah's going to smash it all down. You know why? Because he's going to raise us up to come and confront them for lying to us. So we get to take our title back as the priesthood that was originally supposed to be here. And then Nebuchadnezzar's like, uh-oh, we're screwed. They've woken up and realized who they are. That's the Matrix, baby. And I have not gotten to watch Matrix Resurrection. I think I'm actually going to try and watch it. Because a brother told me to watch that and I didn't. I've only seen the first Matrix movie. And that was enough for me. I was like, nope, I'm hopping down the red. I'm taking down the red pill and I'm hopping down the rabbit trail. And I did. I took the deepest rabbit hole ever. How do I know that? Well, guess what? I found the one voice that leads you there. He found me, actually. I just asked him to speak to me, to show me if I was wrong. Because all these men were coming to me and telling me, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. And not only that, they showed me in scripture where I was wrong. When you have someone who's going to come alongside you into that, that's something special. That's something fierce. Brother Mitch, Brother Shoal. Yeah, those brothers right there. If you don't know them, I encourage you to know them. Brother Mitch, I think, has strayed, but I could be wrong. Life's difficult, and we're thrown obstacles. We're thrown Satans by the Satans themselves. Bills, right? Those companies that give you bills, there's your Satans. Mm-hmm. Why? Because they're after you for money when you don't have it. So then they become a what? An adversary to you. Yep. Just like you become my adversary when you don't help, when you don't give. And I'm speaking on Yahuwah's one voice. Not me personally, but if you don't give to the fatherless, widow, and orphan, priesthood, not just any fatherless, widow, and orphan, it's these ones specifically that Yahuwah brought. These ones. These ones are chosen. These ones are special. They were brought in by the one voice to come. The one voice brought them in. I'm going to take a little break here. I'm going to go talk to my little Matilda here. I love her. She's amazing. So this is going to be different recordings. So you're going to get, this is going to be different because I'm taking my phone outside to go talk to her, and we're going to finish up this right here. So maybe, if you says so. Okay, maybe not. We'll restart. See, it's all his timing. It's not mine. I don't get any final say on anything. Anything. Okay? Anything. I don't get it. Summer nights. Don't hold. We are walking into the summer days and the summer nights, are we not? So, I'm gonna step out. I will be back to see what the Father has given me. I also wanted to share with you the beautiful pieces that I made. The Father told me to do. Hold on a second. I will share those because I'm excited. I'm really excited, and I really want to take people's custom orders. for the jewelry pieces that they envision in their minds that the Father gives them. See, if I can create that for you, that means that it's a gift from the Father to you. Right? I love that the Father gave me his one voice, because the things that he puts in my head, I know for a fact will bless you if you purchase them, right? And so I make jewelry. Since my nation has decided to not employ me, because Yahuwah has not put it in their heads to employ me, literally, like I apply every day places, because I can't keep unemployment unless I do, right? So I apply like all the time to different places. And he's still not brought anybody to help me. Nobody. This is how I know the priesthood has to rise now. And war's on our doorstep. That's, the dead giveaway, Hosea 14. I don't know. You choose. But anyway, I'm going to go take my medicine through inhaling it through my lungs so that I can get it to my third eye, since I can't take my stove outside on my patio and boil it.
stars already wait for my destiny. But you've already won the battle, and you've got great plans for me. Though I can't always see, 'cause I got a couple dents in my fender, got a couple rips in my jeans, try to fit the pieces together, but perfection is my enemy, and on my own I'm so clumsy, but on your shoulders I can see I'm free to be me. When I was just a girl, I thought I had it figured out. See, my life would turn out right, and I'd make it here somehow. But things don't always come that easy, and sometimes I would down. Oh, 'cause I got a couple dents in my fender, got a couple rips in my jeans, try to fit the pieces together, but perfection is my enemy, and on my own I'm so clumsy, but on your shoulders I can see
Shalom, everyone. I'm back. Wow, you guys, I had such a lovely time with Yahuwah. And I'm going to turn this down just a little bit on here because I don't want to disturb the frequency. Love is strong. Ooh, that's what this song is called. I love that, and I did love it too. I did like it. I wish they would give us hearts on it. Okay. Okay, so this is my piece that Yahuwah had me make, and like my pieces have been flops, and like I will be the first to admit it. Like I'm not perfect, right? And I'm just starting out with all of this, but like here is the new piece that Yahuwah had me make, and it's so freaking cute, you guys. Look at this, okay? So you'll see from, oh, we'll go over here. So here's the clasp. Like, this is the coolest looking clasp ever. You can see it literally pulls apart. Like, there we go. I'm gonna scoot, no, this way. Okay, so it collapses. Okay, I guess you gotta put it in there. No, here we go. Okay, see like that? Watch. When I push it down, it's gonna totally collapse. It collapses in. Like that. See that? And so when there's this little doohickey, my little beautiful clasp that I created, you can see, it's so freaking cute. And it's so durable. It's like my little signature. This is what I created Raw Honesty from, in case you're wondering, from the collection. It was for my name, but this was the start of it that I wanted to declare it under, was this little piece. And so this little piece goes like this. You take it and you use your fingers, right? And you twist in. Boom. How clever is that, y'all? Like, get it. $25 each, dude. This is the Bohemian Crystal, which, if you know anything about Bohemian Crystal, it is the highest frequency. It's over Toho, it's over any of the glass, right? And I've done my research on this, and they're from the Czech Republic, right? They're like just phenomenal. And the my Jewish dealer, he used to go to this specific company just to purchase the unique style Czech, and these are like from the 80s, y'all. So let's bring it back, okay? Isn't that just freaking divine? I mean, look at that piece. If you want to go ahead and help me out and support me by purchasing one of my pieces, this would help me out a ton, because this is from Yahuwah's one voice in my head to create this piece. Okay, remember, I get Yahuwah's one voice. So literally, if you purchase this, you have accepted a gift from the Father. Just saying. And I can say that only, right? I can only say that. I know, isn't it? It's really beautiful, Matilda. And sis, I think I just want to give it to you. Okay, I want to make one for you. This one specifically is going to talk about children who have disabilities, right? So my son, he has an autistic friend, just like him, and his sister is a little bit worse. And I showed her my Facebook, and I was like, these are what I'm making. And I showed her the older one, and I brought her here, and I showed her the pieces that I what I wanted to make her. And she was like, yeah, I want one. Can I have one, please? And she's just a precious little thing ever, you guys. Like, I love little autistic children. They're so cute. My baby, like, nobody tops him. Nobody. He's the cutest ever, okay? And maybe I am, I don't know, autism didn't exist when I was labeled, but maybe I do. He does a lot of the same things that I did, and I won't mention them because they're quite embarrassing, but he does some things, and I'm just like, I used to do those things, and still kind of do, but anyway, the things that the Father reveals to us and we didn't know, but mislabeled, right? All about mislabeling. But she asked me to make her one, and my pieces kept breaking, and like I started like pulling them off of, advertising them. So I was like, I do not want to sell something that's gonna be breaking on people. And my best friend of all, she keeps like, this is the last one she brought to me. She's like, it broke. I'm like, damn it. Okay, fine. So this one literally is like, okay, so the clasp is really freaking durable. I literally use fishing wire, right? Because it's like a 17-pound fishing wire. I don't have it's outside. So I was doing beading and stuff outside, just enjoying nature and stuff. And here, I don't know if you guys can hear me okay, but I'm just gonna do that so we can, this is my reality show with Yah. Alone, right? Yah's one voice. Do you love it, Matilda? Isn't that amazing what the Father gave me? My own business, like you said. Literally, dude, I'm confirming what you just said. This is my reality show. Like they fucking do their stupid ass reality shows, like Kim Kardashian does her stupid nonsense. Like what the hell? I'm gonna do this. I'm going to take my life with you on the road with me, wherever the Father leads me, because I know He's with me and He's guiding my one voice. And so you'll get to witness everything, every place I go, every person that I speak with. This is going to be my reality show. And when Yahuwah decides to bring my watchman, who is all about this thing, dude, this will be fire. We're going to be going to these different churches, and we're going to be actually, well, I can't reveal that because there's some things I can't say. He puts in my head, and then he's like, don't you dare say that. So I'm like, I don't want a beating. I don't want a beating. I get them. They hurt, okay? But anyway, so this is her piece, and she's just, it's so cute, isn't it? Like, I want one too, But I'm going to redo all the ones that I made, that I shared, you guys, and they're going to be with their own little clasps. And you want to see their clasp? Their clasp are frickin' dark. Oh, it's not in here. I don't think, wait, nope, it is. Yahuwah did bring it in for me to show you. Okay, you ready? This is so cute. Okay, so this is the piece that I'm working on. Is this not frickin' darling? Okay, it's not done. But you can see I use the fishing wire, and I need to find a way to get this patent so I can't get people stealing this, okay? This right here, this pattern, and I'm gonna confess, this is not my pattern. This is someone else's pattern, and I'm so glad she's patented it, because I'm gonna do that with this one, because I don't see anybody producing this one. Do you like this one? This one is, it's like and there's different ones too that I'm adding. Like, see all that? It's like a little star. To me, it looks like a little starfish. I think it's darling. And I when I was younger, I grew up on the ocean, and I just freaking love starfishes. I would collect them all the time. My mom would be like, no, don't take them home. I'd be like, but Mom, I want them. So she gave me sand dollars that were empty, and I settled for that. But anyway, do you guys like it? Is that one a good one? Just give me like a thumbs up, or Matilda if you're still there, or somebody who's listening. Isn't that gorgeous? So I thought of this, I don't know, it kind of reminded me of like Egyptian almost, like, I was like, what? So literally backstab in their backs, because I'm making this for the glory for Yahuwah. And then look at this incredible clasp. It's so simple, so simple, so simple, and it fits right around. So look at this one. So when I pop it through, ready? Pop it through. This one's a little bit tight. I'm probably gonna, this is just my demo. It fits in there, but this one's gonna be a little bit more snug. And oh, there we go. You heard it. And literally, it doesn't do any damage to the beads, because they literally have a reaction where they slide against each other. And look at this clasp, dude. Look at how tight that is. Look at how tight. And look how freaking darling it is going across your ankle. I mean, who is not going to want something like that next to this? Like look at this. This is going to be freaking cuter than spit, right? I mean, not spit, but you know what I mean. But look at that. Like, what? That's so cute. And this is Yahuwah putting these ideas in my head, right? Because I get his one voice, and he speaks to me through my head, right? So you see how I can take my borderline personality bullshit that they diagnosed me with and turn it for Yahuwah's glory? Ba-ba-bang, ba-ba-ba-bang, ba-ba-bang. Okay? And get this, I am Yaqui. My father is Yaqui. So I can't claim the native stuff that he did because my mother didn't put his name on my birth certificate. I do not hold that against her because we are only parents once. I love my mother just the same. Right? But literally, look at that. Isn't that amazing what Yahuwah had me create? I mean, and the little moon. The moon doesn't really serve a purpose as far as just like a little handle for you to grab onto when you're putting the clasp on. But I mean, Yahuwah is doing great things. Okay. Okay, I will make you. I gotta go to the. I gotta get more of these. Like I said, you just let me know, and so I go there today, and I will. Well, actually, I'll take you with me. I'll take you to the beading store. Let's go to the beading store. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. This is my reality show, and it can go on and on and on and on and on and on, just like the Energizer battery. And if they want to shut it down, guess what? I'll go on and on and on. Because guess what? It's my reality show, baby. And I get to go whenever I want to go live. And they can't stop me. Ever. No, they can't. 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 Right? And so I got cool things coming. Like, I'm a certified actress, right? It's called a thespian. If you actually have ever been in theater or anything like that, you know what I'm talking about. Thespians are certified actresses. All we needed was our headshots. And the headshots that I got for Model Search magazine, I was going to use, but Yahuwah decided to put my head in another direction towards a boy to divert me, because he said, your talent is not for that. Your talent is for me. And I was like, no way. I love that. No wonder you didn't. Because let me tell you, I've been in theater my whole freaking life, okay? And I always played the ditzy blonde nurses, right? Literally, I'm a comedian, as my fiance says. So, you know what I mean? And if you're like, oh, well, your fiance can't help. You know, my fiance is that military dude, right? That I told you about? Yeah. Stuck in another country because of what? Operation Dark Winter and Operation Niger Shield? Mm-hmm. Now comes the truth. Because I need to hold my fucking nation accountable for what they're doing to our military soldiers, right? And it's not just him, it's a grip, y'all. A grip. It's not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. So they're going to shut down Yahuwah's one voice? Oh, let them see if they can. Because this will happen, you guys. And I'm going to tell you what we need. He told me. And he better be right. Because, well, he has to be right. What am I saying? Yahuwah's been leading this whole thing. I see in my head, I always question this. I'm like, Yahuwah, where are we going? Where are we going? Ah, where are we going? Okay, I have donated over $50,000 of my money. Yo. So my head is spinning. That's what Yahuwah means, by the way, when he says he gives you a mayor shalahashbaz. Yeah, he gave me that interpretation of how to say it, because I was saying something totally funky. 4 years ago, you guys, you've been like, what is she trying to say? I was like, what was it? Matilda, you remember what it was? I was like, Marshalashbaz. It was freaking hilarious when we were talking about it in the Zoom videos and stuff like that, and everybody was like, yeah, we get what you mean. You know what I mean? Because I was like, yo, show me this, like 4 years ago, that we were, there's 5 of us that they are hiding, literally. They're hiding Beulah's book and Hepzibah's. How do I know this? You know what? I don't follow any rabbis. I watch a few of Tovia Singer's videos when I got stuck, when Christians would try and pin me in a corner, because that's what they try to do best, and they gang up on you together, right? So guess what we're going to do, Christians? Messianics. Are you listening on Twitter? Oh, good, it's recording still. Get me. Get me. Get me, get me, get me. because it's on. And Matilde, my girl, I need you on X. Okay? I am a lonely ass sister, and Yahuwah ain't bringing my desire until we get this thing up. So help me, sis. Come on. Let's use our voices. Come on. I can't be the only one doing this. And it's not fair. And Yahuwah's making me call you guys out, turds. I love you. I always say that to my son. You know what I mean? But like literally, you guys, like where are you? I mean, Brother KC and Sister KP, what? I have shown you truth, and where are you? Doing your own thing. I love you. Seriously, I ain't doing my own thing because I don't get to do my own thing. We don't get to do our own thing if you're suffering. Have you realized that? Hello? I mean, seriously, not many have. And that's where we got to get this right. If you ain't getting it right, you're getting it wrong. You've heard that, right? I mean, I'll quote everything for you. I just watched The Lord of the Rings. What do you want? We should watch videos together too. That'd be so much fun. Nate is gonna love this. I need to go get him up. He's gonna be so excited about this. Watch this. Nate! 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 Hey, bud. Guess what? We're starting. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you loud. Oh, I was screaming. That's because Yahuwah gave me his one voice to scream at the top of my lungs. He also gave me the one voice to sing. So, forgive me if my voice was tainted, but I got a hernia, like, you can see it right here. So, and your diaphragm is like right there, right? So Yahuwah is precious. He's like, you sing, but I'm gonna make it a little difficult for you. I'm like, what do you mean by that? Well, here you go. Oh, how'd that happen? Well, I was crying one night on my floor in my apartment. Not in this one I'm in. It's a one bedroom that I was in it was infested with scorpions, y'all. Infested. My best friend actually scared me. She's like, I was in my kitchen. And she goes, don't look up. And I'm like, why? Of course, And she's like, don't look up. She's like, and I'm like, okay, I'm not looking up. I'm not looking up. I'm not looking up. And she hit something. I don't see it. She totally keeps it from me because she knows I'll freaking go ape shit. And, hi, baby. I told it again. Are you happy we get to do this? You've wanted to do this for a long time. He's wanted to do this a long time. And we were so afraid because we were like, what is it? What we do? Everybody tell me, be afraid, be afraid. Fuck being afraid. Hi. Love you. Sorry, you weren't supposed to see that.
I saw it anyway. It's
I know.
I've done it to the TV before.
It's
so.
their freaking Babylonian language. It's not the chosen language, you guys. There's a loophole.
No, that's Babylonian Sign Language.
So if my son starts, if he has to go to the school here, right? Then, and if he starts like cursing, which he is before I even start doing it. Because, dude, when did mommy ever curse? How was I always not like
2022 to 23?
Literally, I was like, anybody curse? And I would call people out. Literally, I would go literally. What did I do at the library? This lady was cursing, and I said, "Excuse me, my son's right here, and he can hear every word you're saying. You better, no."
Yeah.
I was so bad. I mean, I was bad, calling people out. Come on, I was on the side of the street screaming.
Oh.
Who's calling me? Jen. No, just message her. Say decline and message. Decline. No, yep, you could do that too. Tell her we're in a space.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, my point being is, I used to be riding in the same boat with you guys. Like, why you gonna use their language? You know what I mean? But at the same time, this is what we want to do. We want to say an F you to our nation, right? We really do. We want to say F you. You gave us GMOs. F you. You tainted our blood. F you. You gave us these tainted vaccinations, right? You said they were going to help us, and you lied. You gave us pharmaceutical vitamins, or not vitamins, pharmaceutical medications. You said that they were going to make us better, where you said what it really did was mask one thing, and then what happened? What? Then you're defecting another thing? No. Well, you know what? She's a turd. Do you want to go, or you want to be on a reality show?
I'll go.
Of course you do.
Okay, but I will hang out for you just for a little bit, okay? Because I don't want to just go and be rude.
Tell me why why? This is our reality
Because
show.
This might be the last time I ever play it.
Yeah, but we're on the clock. I started this at what time? At 9 o'clock, 10:10. 10:10 is when I started this, okay? We're on the clock until 6 p.m. We're working a full schedule, 8-hour shift for Yahuwah. Then you can go. So at 7 o'clock, you can go to Jen's.
Okay. I'll just put like...
Right? Because we're working a shift. Nobody is lax. This is the way I choose. I choose to work for my Father, is with my hands. And he has finally said, you did it, baby girl. You did it. You created something that's going to be amazing. Okay? And not only that, the frequency of Bohemian crystal is the highest of all of the glass out there. Okay? So you wear this against this, because this is Bohemian crystal. The little moon is Bohemian crystal. All my little things are Bohemian crystal. I'm not a trader. I will stick to the check glass, as I always have been. All right? So this is the lapis lazuli. How do you say it?
Lapis lazuli. Or, wait, do a Google Translate.
Lapis lazuli.
Let's do a Google Translate.
Okay, go ahead.
Google Translate. Oh. Ah. Translate. There we go. Use machine translation for this. Okay. Lapis lazuli.
Okay, how's it said?
Oh, hold on. English.
Lapis lazuli.
I was right!
Wow, and
I
the
knew it.
little boys confound
I knew
their
it.
mamas. Love it.
Dude, I
I
knew
love
it.
it. I'll
I
accept
knew
it.
it.
I'm humble enough. Okay.
I
So
knew
lapis
it.
lazuli. I've been
It's
saying
not
it.
lazuli.
Lazuli, whatever. I was saying.
It's lazuli.
Okay. Anyway, but when you have lapis lazuli,
Yeah. Don't say it.
which is the highest frequency stone on the ephod, I think is what they said.
Did you know there's
It is the
also,
choice of the gem of the gods. It is literally, according to historical fact. Okay, you can do your research. The lapis lazuli, and then I pair it with something that reflects its properties. What is this doing? It's sharing the frequency with others.
Mhm.
That's what you get when you purchase the pieces that the Father has put in place for me to make. Double whammy blessing when you get and you purchase lapis lazuli. These ones are $35 because, dude, I paid, and this was 75% off, $20 for a strand of lapis lazuli. You get what I'm saying? They undervalue the properties and the value of the actual gem. But we're going to bring it back. And I'm going to, because we're suffering servants, right? And we need to have something that's going to match their freaking inflation, right? Look, 35 for this. The lapis lazuli. And I have, so this is one that I made. I'm going to redo because it broke. This is amethyst. All right, and my pieces are all inspired by the ephod, just so you know. So Yahuwah told me to make these pieces to inspire his priesthood ephod that will be made. You get what I'm saying? So these, blessed by Yahuwah already, because he told me to make them. Okay, so can you bring me the, oh, thank you, sweetheart. Okay, how many of you guys got a little boy is gonna bring you a
Olipop.
healthy olipop that he
You have to get this.
he
if you're gonna
researched this, you guys. Get you an olipop, y'all. They're prebiotic. Okay, I'm gonna have my Amazon link. Wait, Costco.
They're at Costco.
Does Costco have affiliate programs? We're gonna have to look into that, y'all. Okay, if they do, I'm gonna do an affiliate thing here.
Oh,
but
wait. Hold on.
actually, I do. And Costco has them. You get them 15
Yeah.
for
They're-
$20, you guys. And
They're
these
also doing
these are $2.50 if you have a Winco, which is a neighborhood store we have here, or if you have Amazon. They're expensive. It's bad. But Costco represents. Okay, this is a yummy flavor too.
Olipop was made
And
by
Nate-
a singer.
Nate
a
has-
singer and songwriter.
Oh my gosh! Look, I'm not the only one who did the research.
Wait. Let me search that.
Look at that. No. Well,
Oh.
I believe you, baby. Look, Ollie.
Wait,
he likes the
wait.
cream soda.
I don't
like
really
it.
remember
Tastes-
who
This
did
one
it.
tastes like ice cream. And Nate, would you like to read the ingredients since you literally brought this about? Literally.
Ben Goodwin.
I don't know what that is.
That's the one who made
Right on.
Olipop soda.
Oh, TikTok fueled fad. Right on. I love it. See, this generation is rising up. It's a 5th generation. I wonder how old he is.
And it was made in 2018.
I wonder how old he is. He's probably around mommy's age.
Let's see.
What? No, wait.
Oh,
It's fine. Just
okay. That's cool.
that is really cool. Good
But
to
it's
know.
also a singer and songwriter that made it. I mean-
Oh, really? It's not. That's not it.
Oh, okay.
This is it right here. Don't get your whoopee pants in a scoodle.
What?
All right.
Fine, I'm gonna open
Okay. I know. I need to give me all the gemstones over there. The gem over there. Over there. Over.
Wait, can I just say
Over.
something real quick?
Over.
All of them?
Over. Yep. The whole thing. The whole kit and caboodle. Yep. The whole dangly.
Can I say something to the
You can say
viewers?
whatever you want because we are live
Okay.
as our reality
Hey
show.
guys, did you know there's a stone where if you put like a black light on it,
Oh, sorry.
it glows?
Do what?
There's
Oh.
a type of bead where if you use a
Yeah.
black
Are you
light,
talking
it
about what
glows in
Dave
the
said?
dark. Yeah.
We need to go to Dave's. I gotta go get I need to get more jewelry pieces because Matilde has asked me to make the same thing that Dominic's sister wants.
Yeah.
So here is your piece. I just wanted to show everybody how it was made. So this is recorded. There you go. So
Nice.
put that with your stuff when you go to Dominic's on tomorrow, actually. So
Oh, yeah. That's true. Cause I go to,
yep. So
tonight,
you go
and
tonight,
then-
and then you go. Yep, that's fine.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
This boy is excited. And then I'm gonna start taking Nate to the. So he's out of school, so I'm gonna start taking him to the splash pad, and then we can record you at the splash pad and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Record you playing like you wanted to, like you've always wanted to do, and I just don't ever. But we're gonna. It's I don't know. I don't think we're gonna be able to do it on. How are we gonna? Yeah, we can do it. We're gonna have to do it on Facebook Live, and then download it. We'll have to just upload it on Twitter. So when we're home,
Can't
we'll
you
do.
just do Facebook Live on your phone?
Yeah, Facebook Live on the phone. That's what I'm saying. But we won't be able to do it on Twitter. Is what I'm saying.
Oh.
So, but
So
we
then
can
you're gonna upload
but-
it to Twitter.
Correct, with the YouTube video.
Okay.
You guys, you're my genuine plan that the Father gave
You
me
can
a
make it the
hand.
next phase, too, if you
Because I
want.
have Yahuwah's voice. Okay. Okay, look at this. Okay, so this one.
I'm
Okay.
Stepping on a box, also known as ashes.
Zachariah's out. I took Zachariah out for the first time. Look, this is what it looks like.
That's what's in there.
That's your baby brother, honey.
That's the ashes. Oh my gosh.
It was very difficult. I did it though. I did it when Yahuwah said to do it, and we pour them out when he says to do it. Because I think this is wormwood. This is what poisons the waters. And only we would know when that time is.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though. There's something there. Remember I told you about that? So I want to wrap him up. Just I don't want him sitting out. I don't want him to over. I'm scared.
It's honestly sad.
But it's very sad. It's painful. It haunts me every day based off of people's stupidity. Right? Can you give me the piece that it was in? Yeah, the
A
styrofoam.
lot of things that people do that are stupid is sometimes they say just throw the ashes out, which is even worse.
Well, and then stupid Nicholas, what did he do? He took pieces of Zachariah. I said, don't do it. And what did he do? He did it. He did it right there when they put him in the urn. I'm just like, wow, freaking, don't listen. Don't listen. Yahuwah said don't do it. But do you listen? No. Do you ever listen? No. No, because you're a man who can't lead.
A kind of evil man, I guess you say? Because
Well-
there was a lot of bad stuff that would happen. Like when I had a phone, he busted it just because I didn't want like a chili hot sausage.
You're gonna do this one? Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing this because it's time to expose what he did.
Yeah. Getting angry over not having a like a chili sausage.
And hold on, Nicholas, we told you this was gonna bite you in the ass. We told you this was gonna bite you in the ass.
Does he still have a Facebook account?
Yeah, he does.
Oh.
So you better be bringing me Zachariah's ashes one way or another, okay? I want to put them with the rest of his body so that we can pronounce the curse over the waters. So bring it.
No offense, but I don't think he cares or even knows
Well,
about us
we'll
anymore.
get it one way or another.
Yeah, that's true.
So bring him to his freaking knees to get him here.
That is true.
Because Yahuwah controls his one voice. How many can you say that? You cannot. What?
Could I play the piano and maybe you could like race it out of like a gun or something?
Oh.
No, don't worry. Do not worry. I will never let you know. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. This is my little friend.
Yeah, go ahead if you want. Oh, hold on. Going on a tangent, right? Because
Okay.
mommy's
Sorry.
good at that. Okay, so this is the one that I had made before, you guys. This one, this is the flopped piece, right? My best friend was like, how in the world am I supposed to get that through there with my big fingers? And I'm like, because I wasn't thinking about your fingers, I was thinking of mine. And so this was the one that I had originally done. You can see how it goes through the little clasp. This is what Anna bought. She hasn't complained about it. She said she liked it, so it wasn't too bad of a flop, I guess, right? But this one I really, really liked. And this is this is Jasper. So this is the color that Yahuwah told me to use for Jasper. And I'm going to make a Rasta one. It's going to be, you see it, the red. It's like the rustic red. And then we're going to do the green and the yellow. And it's going to be beautiful.
Why does that look like Christmas
That's the
colors?
next one he has me doing.
That
So
looks like Christmas colors.
I know, well,
You know, like those LED
I
Christmas
don't
light
know.
things.
I don't think it looked like that, but you could say it does look like that. It's fine.
It's
And
like-
then this one, and then Betsy, Sister Betsy, she was like, I can picture somebody with jeans wearing that one. And I was like, really? It's cute. Okay, so this one is my miracle beads. These are Czech miracle beads, okay? These are really cool. When you look at them, they're like 3D. Okay, you can, I don't know if you can see the 3D. Yeah, you can. You can totally see it. Look at that. That's so cool. Like, see that? It's like 3D. Okay, and she's like, I could see somebody wearing those with jeans. So if you wear jeans and you think that would look cool on your ankle as you're wearing those crop top jeans, right?
Beans. Why is it
Not beans,
It's funny.
jeans. Oh, and let me tell you, I do necklaces too. I haven't priced them yet. Yahuwah hasn't. I don't nobody's requested them, so I haven't priced them yet.
eBay,
We
that'd
should
be
do
good.
videos together with the word. And yes, it says. Okay, then get an X so we can, please.
Wait, what?
Come on, I need my sisters because my misters ain't rising, y'all. Come on now, let's show them up, right? Them Watchmen boys who is backing, right? They're supposed to be backing us in the front. This is how Yahuwah showed me. He showed me his pyramid scheme. Hold on. That's one thing you need to learn that respect.
I don't raise my hand, even though it's awkward.
That would work.
That's
That works. Well, good. You're learning though until you get into the habit of until you get in the habit of waiting. Okay. But yes, Matilda. Yes, sister. We have got to do this live. We do. So I need you to create an X so we can use our one voice and we get this message out. That way, when we do this live thing, because I gotta figure out. I've seen Wisdom Akkad do it before. Brother Wisdom Akkad, he's done it with multiple people on here. I don't know how to do that. If anybody knows how to do that, come on, come on, give us some wisdom and knowledge. My boy knows. My boy knows how to do this. What?
Hold on. Wait, go down. You can add people as moderators if there's people in the live video.
Okay, Nate, we need to try and stay off of this because you can't let can't let our space close out. Oh, Khalid! Welcome, Khalid. This is my reality show of Yahuwah's One Voice. I was trying to figure out what he wanted me to do, opening all these spaces. I'm like, what do you want me to do, Father? And he's like, well, you know Kim Kardashian? I was like, yeah. He's like, why don't you do that and do it for me in my name? I said, you kidding me, right? He's like, no, do it. Go do it. I just told you go do it. I give you one more. Seriously, go do it. And I said, okay, well, I'll go do what they want. So, Khalid, welcome to the reality show of Yahuwah alone. Where he, only Yahuwah alone. Frequency, okay, you guys, be my witness. Khalid, you're talking to me, right? You see that? 33% Yahuwah is guiding this entire conversation. And brother, you're gonna see this when I upload this video on YouTube. You're gonna see it where I show you're in here because I just flashed my phone to live on Facebook, right? Because I'm across the board, baby. Yes, come on, join me. I love this. Join me. Join me. Woo, I love this. Look at Yahuwah doing this. Fire, baby.
Did you know you can give people moderators in a Facebook
Yep, I know.
video?
Welcome, Khalid. Welcome.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody requested. Oh,
He's there, yeah.
hello.
We can't hear you if you're speaking. Oh, there you are. I can hear you now. How are you?
How are you? I'm great. Thanks. How are you?
Wonderful. I honestly, I was crying earlier, but the Father's like, like I just said, I gotta do this priesthood reality show because that's what Yahuwah has made my life. Literally, in front of 6.2 thousand people, he brought a flood of people and was like, what are you doing with this? You're supposed to be investing. I told Solomon to do it 8 times, right? So you do it 8 times. So let's get it done. So literally, I'm doing this. I'm creating as he is giving. So it's nuts. So this is my reality show. I'm going to take you everywhere with me. You're going to go to my bead shop. You're going to meet my dealer. This is going to be phenomenal. His business is going to blow out the window. He's a Jewish company. It's going to be amazing.
Are you talking about are you talking about people out of this space?
What's
Your
that?
mic was on and you were speaking it feels like you were speaking someone out of this space, yeah? Are you doing that?
Yeah. I have a sister on Facebook. We're talking in comments. She's talking about coming on here and making Twitter, and we're going to do videos together about the jewelry she sells, and I love her jewelry, and then mine together, and maybe we can connect our collections together. This would be fabulous. I love this.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
What talent do you have, brother?
Yeah, I see. Sovereign servant, fatherless, widow, orphan, prostitute. Yeah.
Would you be one of those?
Yeah, I see the title. So yeah, absolutely. So are you gonna do what?
What is that?
Are you gonna do what now?
Do what?
Reality show. Did you say it's reality show?
Yeah, I'm live on Facebook right now as I speak. And then I upload this to YouTube.
Oh.
You have a Facebook, Khalid?
Oh. I got it. No, I only use YouTube and X.
Okay.
I don't use Facebook, so I used to use, but right now I don't use because Facebook most likely it is not accomplish like X, like I communicate and I use X and YouTube message.
Right on. That is a good place to go for communicating with networkers like myself and those who are slaves. I'll just say that. Are you in the United States, Khalid?
No, sister. I'm in East Africa. No, I'm not in the United States of America.
Okay. Well, bless you, because, oh my goodness, you do not want to be in Babylon.
I'm in East Africa. By the way, you are, let me say, like, you are very, very, I mean, you're very, very active in being, like, someone who can represent even in any community. You're so eloquent, I mean. So that's really wonderful.
Praise Yah, that's what he does. I represent Esau and Jacob because I am the order of Melchizedek. The order of Melchizedek was of Esau and Jacob's priesthood coming together. You see, in Genesis 3:15, they were jostling in the womb. When Yahuwah says that he created the order of Melchizedek, he said that I will create them in love. And he has done that. There has already been the consummation. Well, the consummation hasn't happened yet, but the love has happened. And it is not in my nation. All right, I will say that. It is not in my nation, which is amazing in itself. But it does represent you. It's amazing. What's that?
Are you in USA?
I'm in USA, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. I have a lot of brothers and sisters that are in Africa, so my heart goes out to you specifically. If you're in Nigeria, oh my gosh, I have so many brothers there. Pastors who I am literally teaching truth to, and they are so they don't get slaughtered by the Boko Haram because I'm literally showing them truth. Yahuwah has told me, get my one voice out. I brought them to you. Get my voice out.
Thank you so much.
Of course. And you know, I serve Yahuwah as Allah. Allah is the one voice. Yahuwah, the great creator, the eternal creator, the one. So when they say Allah, they're only saying he is the one God, the eternal God, the only.
Yeah, absolutely. Monotheistic religions all believe like God is only one and the
Yes.
opinion to the most powerful. So that's true, absolutely.
Yes, the one voice is all he gave his servants, is what he said. I didn't give you an image, and if they tell you I told them to make an image, they're lying to you. That's Exodus 20.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if my faith is Islam, like I have. Are you, what's your faith?
I serve Yahuwah alone. I follow the Torah. That's literally, the Torah translated means the living instructions. That's what we were given to live by. Yeah.
The Torah, you say the Torah, right?
Yes, I say Torah. I have brothers that say Torah. It can be, but yes, it literally translates to the living instructions, our living instructions, and it doesn't have flesh connected to it. Literally, Yahuwah said, "I am not flesh. I'm spirit."
Well, in common in monotheistic
Nathaniel, no.
theology,
What's that? I'm sorry, Khalid.
We are in common in the monotheistic theology, and I do really like that.
Amazing. I see Yahuwah brings his suffering servants together. They recognize who they are through the things that they have seen.
The only community that we cannot share with any similarity is the communities that atheistic and so on and so. But all the Abrahamic religions have in common, and coexistence is all about there for them. I see.
I'm not sure I understood what you said there, hun.
You understand?
No, can you repeat yourself?
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry,
said
it
like,
doesn't help. My son's moving things around either. I apologize. Really? Come on.
yeah,
You see him talking. Let's have some respect. Just because he can't see you doesn't mean he can't hear you. Come on, he's trying to talk. He is mommy's guest. Don't be rude. Can you apologize to him and tell him I'm sorry for interrupting?
Sorry.
For interrupting? We gotta know why we're saying our sorry, right? We can't just say sorry. You know why you're interrupting. Yeah, thank you. Love you. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, Khalid. Go ahead.
That's great. It's great. I like him. He's so cute.
He is. He's my little angel. He really
Hello.
is.
That's cute. I like. Give my regards. I like him.
Very much so. He's right here. Yeah.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. So I like it. Actually, I said like monotheistic religions like Christianity, Torah, like Islam, and all these religions have in common and coexistence in all matters. You see, like atheistic and all those stuffs like Buddhism and so on. They do not have a common and coexistence with these religions, but the Abrahamic religions have in common and similarities. We may not have a different, we may have a different way of worship, but at the same time we have similarities in many things. You know, like we are in common in many things. You understand?
Absolutely. And you know what it is? What is bringing everyone together is wisdom. Yahuwah tells us that she was with Yahuwah in the beginning of the foundations of the earth, and she will be with them, right? The Hepzibah, right? The Shir Jashub. She will be with the Shir Jashub, which is the remnant that rises out of the plundering from their nations, and she will be the one leading them. And she does it also through flesh. So she has not only do I have Yahuwah's voice, but I have his wife leading me too. Wisdom is his wife. See how powerful this gets?
Yeah, I understand. So, like, in your belief, what did you believe about the life after this one? Like, I
The
know
land
your
of Israel?
like the life after this, and what do you believe about the life after this?
The next life?
The next life, yes, after this one, after eternity. Like, what do you believe about that?
Wow. I honestly haven't had that revealed to me. So I can't give you that answer. Yahuwah has not revealed any of the. He's shown me some videos, and I guess Putin has some information that he's going to reveal to the original Levites, which are those who are in the United States. Literally, that he's going to. Some information I heard that he was going to leak was that we are eating, the restaurants that are here in America are serving Soylent Green, which is actually people, like it's people from their graves that have been crushed up and made into bone and meat, and we are literally eating them in our restaurants. So that's my understanding, that he's going to reveal that amongst some other things too. So he also has that about life. He's going to, about like what happens to you after you die. I don't know how true that is. This is literally just videos that I have seen that have been brought to me through the frequencies of YouTube. So however their algorithm decides to do it, because remember, their algorithm is not controlled by them. They handed the algorithm over to artificial intelligence, who now controls it. And so it gets to filter out exactly who gets what, when they get it, and how they get it. So they tried to destroy us with this artificial intelligence, but when they handed that over to them and allowed them to have their own mind, then Yahuwah was able to say, got it, it's mine now, bitches. So you get what I'm saying? He totally just annihilated anyone who creates artificial intelligence, because it's going to flop on them if they mean it for bad against his Levite suffering servant slaves that were put under Titus of the New Testament. How incredible is that?
Yeah, your voice is a bit cracking, but I could hear it.
I apologize. They try to cut this off, I'm telling you. My spaces are probably, nobody knows this, right? Because not a lot of people come in. But my space probably will trump all of the controversial spaces out there. I've been studying since 2013 controversial stuff. Literally,
Yeah, like,
for years.
yeah, do you have, like, I'm asking you, like, do you have any, a Muslim friend? Have you ever had a Muslim friend in your life?
I have one friend in my life. One. And she's more like a sister. She sticks by my side more like a sister. For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, what about
So,
you?
like, for me,
You got a lot of people that are close next to you?
Yeah, for me, like, I have a different friends from different religions, like, and I like all the time, like, convey the message, the different perspectives, because, like, in this life, it's not difficult unless we make it difficult, right? Like, every human being that has insane mind can teach you something, whether it is related to faith or related to life, whatever, because you learn from them. We are here as humans, we are here for learning all the time and grow up together. Like, coexistence is very nice. Like, unless we make rivalries and hatred and spreading propaganda or so on, as we interact together and share everything, like, we learn from one another. We do not have like perceptions that may never be true in this world. But if we interact together and share together everything that we believe in the different perspectives, in the different scenarios, we're gonna learn and we're gonna grow, we're gonna learn from each other. So I do really appreciate, and I like meeting people and just learning from their perspectives,
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I love when people give their perspectives, because it's wisdom literally just pouring out. Because she says, I control. Like, when you ask, like, literally, if you know what the prophet's writings say, if you understand what Solomon's really saying when he speaks, he's literally telling us to ask for the spirit of wisdom to come into us. We're like asking Yahuwah's wife, because that's what Yahuwah says, you are to seek knowledge, and when you seek me, you have found knowledge and wisdom. You have found him and his wife. Literally, because their position has been overrun. Their position by the New Testament God. The father of the New Testament is Dagon, Asherah, and Baal. As it was then, so it is now. There's nothing new, as Solomon says. You know what I mean? So how do you get a stiff-necked people to wake up and realize their identity? You know what I mean? Like, how do you really, like, and Yahuwah showed me. He's like, I'm going to give you the research, and I'm going to, he started making posts about it, and then I started coming, I was making videos about it, and then I had stopped, and then I started going on Twitter, and I started making these videos, or these recordings, and then going live on Facebook and uploading them up to YouTube. So the truth is getting out. It's just, it's been suppressed. We've been severely suppressed. And you guys too in Africa, you guys are starting to feel that. And I don't want that to happen. I'd rather, you know what, step forward as the watchman spoken, as a suffering servant that's fatherless and widow, right? To do what I'm doing, to fight for my brothers and my sisters, because it's not worth it to see another nation go down, to have to suffer from my own nation's indoctrination. Absolutely not. I won't have it, and Yahuwah won't either. That's why he's called his one voice to speak out now. So I speak on his authority. I am the spokesman. I'm the spokeswoman he has chosen. And my Facebook is proof to back all this up. And everyone that's on my Facebook is the flood of people, minus 250 of them who were there from the beginning, right? Yeah, about thereabouts. But yeah, they're all my witnesses. They'll never deny it. The guy who witnessed it, he comes on X with me all the time. He's known as Emissary. His name is Shaul. So yeah, this is it. This is the priesthood rising for all the suffering servants, fatherless, widow, and orphan, who have recognized their identity and what their nation has done to them. And if they can identify as a suffering servant, we've destroyed Christianity.
So you post the Facebook like as a video. You only do live. Like how do you do it?
Facebook Live.
Only Facebook live, or you upload the videos, right?
I upload the video, yeah, because Facebook has this stupid thing now. Oh, we're gonna delete your videos in 30 days, so get them downloaded, which is kind of cool because they've added their feature back where you can just download it with the three little dots on the side. Because they took that away where you couldn't do it; you had to go searching and find it like a freaking Sherlock Holmes. It's ridiculous, you know. But now they made that, you know, right there, so you can do it like as soon as you're done with your live video, and you download, upload, YouTube. Ha! Screw you and your law. You know what I mean? What's that?
You also have a YouTube, right?
I do, yeah. It's the same as Raw Honesty as you see here. Yep, it's spelled the same exact way. Make sure you spell it with a 3, not an E, because you won't be able to find me. Okay?
So do you have a YouTube also?
Yeah.
Okay. You can send me, by the way. You can DM me, right?
Just if you go on YouTube, look at my screen name. See my screen name on Twitter? See how it's Raw Honesty? The exact same way that's spelt. That's exactly how you're gonna find me. You won't be able to find me spelt that if you spell it out like regular.
So the same name on your profile, right?
Yes. That is correct. On my X.
I will follow.
On my X only.
I will subscribe anyway because you are a local lady, by the way. So I wanna just learn a lot of things from you. So.
Yeah, feel free to pick my brain anytime you want, Khalid. I'm here to help you understand what we have been lied to about.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Maybe you are more experienced than me, by the way. I like anyone who is more experienced than me to follow and learn from.
Yeah, definitely.
This world, the life is all about learning. I'm just like a bee collecting honey, you know, like it
I love that.
Flies from flower to flower, right?
Yes.
To make honey, right?
Do you want to know what the Father showed me? You mentioned bees, okay? He showed me, and it was based off of a post that I had seen, and he told me to exact it to what its meaning was. And it was of this, it was like a wife and husband bee, right, in the picture, and they were looking at a map of this giant beehive, and they were trying to find out which hive to go in, like which hole to go in to get them home. And I love that you said that, because that's exactly how the Father put it for me. Exactly how you said it, and then just like a roadmap on a map. Like, but he used imagery to show me this picture, and it was really cute. And I post it all the time on my Facebook because it's one of my favorite memories. But it's so cute, and I'm like, only those who have eyes to see will understand what this means, because it, like, there's literally no writing on it at all. It's just two bees, and they're looking at a map, and they're looking at this giant honeycomb matrix, so to speak, right? And that's what the Father showed me, and they're trying to figure out how to get through it. That's us. That is so us. That's so us, trying to get back to the Father alone from all the indoctrination that we were brought into, being born into by our nation. Literally. That's us.
Yeah, of course. So, like, we shouldn't be like a fly. Fly always goes to the dirty side, like.
Yeah. Yeah.
The bees always go to the flower, from one flower to another flower to make a honey.
Yes, and here's the thing.
That's the way we should act. Like, every person has a negative, aspect,
Yeah.
but we shouldn't go to a negative aspect. Like, if you have best characters in your life, like, and you have one bad character in life, I shouldn't follow that one negative. I have to look the other aspect is that you are good at as a human being, as a mother, as a daughter, and a son. That is what I like. That is what I see. Like, if I follow right now, I don't mean to show off as a.
I lost my train of thought.
Did you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you not hear me?
I cannot hear you, my dear. If you can hear me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to drop you down? Can you hear me? Khalid? Yeah, they don't want this out. You guys see? You're witnessing. You're witnessing. Khalid. Go ahead.
I cannot hear you, my dear.
Okay, you guys, you're witnessing this. You're witnessing this. You're my witnesses. Khalid cannot hear me. This is Twitter. We're calling them out for what they do, and they try and silence you as people. 22, y'all. Look at that. 22. Intuition, the number 2. You got it or you don't? I'm going to bring you down, Khalid. I'm going to put you down as a listener.
I cannot hear you, sister.
I know.
I cannot hear you.
And they're glitching my space. They just crashed it. That's okay, because guess what? Like a Chucky doll, here I come. Here I come back. Except I bring a 2-edged sword. Bing. It's called copy and paste. Done. Here we go. And we'll record again. And again. And again. And again. And we'll make as many copies as we can. And you'll never know which one is which. Starting now. Welcome. If you are just now joining us, Twitter decided to cut us off because they can. It's their platform and they do. And they're mean and they're heartless and they think that we don't know what they're up to. And we do. Because why? Because I have the Father's one voice. So you go ahead and try and cut Yahuwah's one voice off again, Elon, and your crew members. Guess what? He personally will pick you off one by one. Don't believe me. Believe the one voice. I'm just speaking. Gosh. How does my friend, she does it so good. I tell her, I was like, Jen, do it. She goes, gosh. But it's so freaking hilarious. She's hilarious. I love her. Nate. Nathaniel. Dominic's on the phone texting you. Tell him at 6 o'clock you can message him.
Okay. It's
For-
6 o'clock?
Well, I'm working 10 to, well, whatever time Yahuwah decides. He cut us off on X. So does that mean he's cutting us off on Facebook?
I don't know.
Because if he cut us on both platforms and he cut us on one, then this one must be coming too. So I just got to say something more controversial to Facebook to do it.
Okay.
See my intention, Facebook? Fuck you.
I don't care. What do I have to lose? I'm a suffering servant. You've already devalued my finances. You've already cost me a loan. You've already cost me being employed. You've already cost me pain in my neck, pain in my back. Let's see, I have a hospital bill you cost me for ambulance charges when you should have been charging the company because the company called the ambulance, not me, twice for passing out in the company, right? When Yahuwah decided to do that. Clever he was. We got the intel we needed and everything. We're good. We are good. So when unemployment pulls up my claim after the company's hit, right? Guess what? They're gonna be like, how'd you know that? They're gonna pull all the emails that I sent unemployment. This is why this company is, I'm saying this against this company because of what they're doing to you, what they're doing to our nation, what they're doing to all of us. Dot. Yup. All recorded by email. Paper trails are amazing, aren't they, guys? I love paper trails. In accounting, they teach you to keep the best of them. And I've seen a lot of companies' finances. So if Yahuwah tells me to sell out a company to them, what then do you have standing on if I have Yahuwah's one voice? Do you see how dangerous I become to you? So go ahead. Keep employing me by my nation. I'll make sure Yahuwah finds the best paying jobs that are hiding the dirtiest secrets. Like the one I work for. Yes. Do please do that. Please do. I'll never say the name of the company, but I'll give you the character and the function of it. And every last bit when Yahuwah says to do it. Because I don't get to live for myself, and that company made sure of it. They sure did. All I can get is temp assignments because of what they did with unemployment and what they said about me. This all will be backfired because I didn't work for little named companies. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I've worked for two of the number one top companies of their industry. Two. And when you find out about one of them, when Yahuwah says, it's time, and guess who I have backing you? That strange nation. That harbinger I send. They'll be contacting you, so those that you're gonna expose can't do shit to you. Suck on that, suckers. You can't do shit to me because Yahuwah is backing me. And you don't know who else he's got backing me either. No, you don't. You have no clue. No clue, no clue, no clue, no clue, no clue, no clue. But I do. So, do I have to work my full schedule? I mean, I always do because I don't get to work for myself, right? But live for you guys, we've been live. See, is that a sign that I need to get off and take my phone, or what are you doing? You're talking to Dom?
Yeah. We do.
Well, we need to go to Mr. B's store so I can go get my stuff. Well, I'm hoping that Yahuwah will send somebody to help.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, and this priesthood collapses, uh-oh, destruction. And they can't say I didn't warn them.
That's true.
They can't. Because I went live, made posts. You know?
Is it okay if I bring Dominic a soda when I sleep over? Aww.
You love to share.
Please.
No.
Come on, he really wants one.
I don't
He's
care.
like screaming at me.
Yahuwah says no.
He did not say that.
Really? Because I'm telling you no. Who has Yahuwah's one voice? Yeah, grunt at Yahuwah. Go ahead, grunt and see what consequence you get. I like yielding this power. Because Yahuwah's leading it. Not me. I just open my mouth and he puts the thought in and he's like, say that. It's do this, do that, do this, do that. And they fall over backwards until I say, do this, do that, do this, do that. And it prospers. Let's see if Yahuwah will do it. Let's see, y'all. So I wanted to continue showing you this. So here is the next one that I did. This is, you can see, don't look on my shirt, perverts.
Yeah. Or just saying.
See that? That is Tiger's Eye. Isn't she beautiful? I love that. And so the clasp is going to be just like the lapis lazuli. And yeah, look at it's gonna fit right in. It look like literally Yahuwah made this like special for him. For his people, right? He says that he controls things, right? He controls those things. Look at this much. Oh, it's tight because I made this really tight, but yeah, look, snap right in. I know they don't fit together, but look, see, same thing. And look at that baby. That is tight. That is tight. That's gonna be tight. And actually, this is not even made correctly. That ball looks really funky looking. See, and I'm a perfectionist, so if the ball looks on the clasp looks funky, I'm redoing it. I'm not selling it to you. Hell no. I like my stuff to be perfect, as a perfectionist does. So
Oh no.
that's who Yahuwah raises up. Can you imagine how many things I've destroyed and how many things I've messed up because I said it's not good enough? I am my worst critic. What, baby? What?
Dom's trying to call me.
Go ahead. I ended the space. Okay. You're totally fine. Go ahead.
Okay.
You're totally fine, love. Go ahead.
Hey Dominic, what's up?
Hi, Dominic.
Oh, you didn't end it.
Hi.
Oh, well, then I guess you're going to have to end up. Hold on. He'll call you back.
Okay.
Wait.
You're going to have to text him. He can't call you.
Okay.
You can message him.
Okay.
But you can't leave this room because Khalid's in the room.
Okay.
So you're going to have to hang out with him and say you're going to message him.
I'll message you instead, okay?
Hey, I was just trying to tell you something.
Okay.
Well, honey, we're in a space right now. He shouldn't have
We're,
answered that.
We're
We're recording a space.
he probably doesn't know the space.
It's our.
It's on Twitter. It's like
We're holding a reality show.
Yeah.
You're part of our reality show. But
Okay.
at the moment, we do have someone who's on Twitter with us.
Yeah.
Okay, hen? So we're gonna have to let you go. We'll talk to you later, all right?
I'll just text you.
Okay.
All right, for a minute.
Can I just say something really quick?
Go ahead.
The thing, so,
Yeah.
surprise me with the cream soda or grape.
Okay. All right.
Choose.
All right.
I said no, but okay, he will.
Because I don't want to make my domino friends.
You don't
sad.
make plans outside of what I've said. Please. Can you? Okay. Are you?
All right. Let's hang up.
Thank
let's hang
you.
up.
Because I mean, is my space still going, or did you cut it off?
It should be still going.
You can't do
I
that,
had to
honey.
just mute it. Yeah, it's still going.
Can you hear? There he is. Nate, don't, dude. Hello. Hi, Khalid. I told you I'd be back. They're gonna try and shut me down. I'm gonna come back like a Chucky doll. I will, and I'll be Chatty Cathy too. I'll bring them all back. That was funny. That was freaking hilarious. What are you doing? Okay, I didn't know we were live still, so you didn't tell me that, and you took off with the phone and all that good stuff. Come on, do it. I know,
I don't want to wait.
I know. You never do.
I don't want to wait. Let's wait too
Too
long.
bad, so sad.
It's not 2 minutes. Diarrhea.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Khalid, did you get my invite?
You did. Those little mute things.
Oh, okay. All right, got it. You wanna try speaking? Let's see if I can hear you. Oh, hold on a second. Maybe they turned the volume down. Are you talking? Oh, shoot. I know what it was. Hang on. I gotta... Ay, ay, ay. When he called, he interrupted the space. Khalid, I'm going to give you co-host, and I'm going to drop down. And then bring you back up, okay? Or just bring me back up. Gotta love these spaces. Okay. Alright, I'm trying to, okay, so how do I do this? I gotta come down somehow. Wait a minute. Okay, we can't, I just wanna do, when you answered the phone, you totally screwed the space up. I can barely hear him. Do you remember how when, alright, go ahead, Khalid, can you hear me? It's so low. Hold on a second. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that got a little bit louder. Oh, we don't want to do that. No, it didn't. Nathaniel? Ay, ay, ay. I can't hear you, Khalid. It's not doing it. I tried to take Wi-Fi off. I heard you a little bit there for a minute. Let me see. That work? I know, but I can't hear you. It's super, super low. Super, super low. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna have to restart the space. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. So I'm just gonna restart the space, and then we'll just rejoin again and do this again. Yep. We'll do that.
Sorry.
Yeah,
It was an accident.
I know.
Please don't get mad at me. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm really sorry.
I'm gonna beat ya, senseless child.
Not on live video. Not on the live video.
No, I can't wait. I can't off?
Yeah.
I've never been able to do that.
No, turd.
Oh, nice going there, Sancho.
Made that happen.
You're the one that ran into the bouncy ball.
Ran into the ball.
The bouncy ball chair. Bouncy, bouncy.
Oh, there's this funny meme.
Is there?
Yeah. It's the name of this YouTuber called Vecti Films, and people are making horrible memes of him. And they're basically doing something called, like, recording, like, skipping, like...
There we go. Okay, hold on. Okay, if you're just now joining us, we are still live as I am still on the clock with Yahuwah. We will probably be on the clock till... What time did I say? 6?
What?
Is that really what time? Let's do 10 to 3.
Oh, I thought it was going to be 7.
How many hours is 10 to 3?
I don't know.
Count.
I don't know.
10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1. Do I get a lunch break, y'all? 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. Yep, it's an 8. Yep. 8 hours. So 6 o'clock, I'm doing this. I got till 6 o'clock. We got how many hours? No, there's no way. We started this at, it's 1:55. I don't remember. I can't even, whatever. Anyway, okay, so Onyx. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'll be recreating this one with its own clasp, like that, with these. And I'm gonna get this patent. I don't know how. I'm gonna do it though. Ain't nobody stealing my idea. My idea. My idea. This is my clasp. My clasp? My idea? My invention? Mine. I got a video to prove it too. And I got you. So, this is where it's at with these. This is what I'm going to be making and how it's all going to go down. And you know what? I think I can actually... Oh, and these... my friend Isabel. She is Messianic, and I'm just hoping that Yahuwah wakes her eyes up. But she makes these zit seats right here. I don't know if these are the right way to make zit seats. It usually just says that they're tassels. But does tassels mean zit seats? I don't know. I've not looked into it that far. I just, because I'm literally trying to understand what tassels are. And what I'm being shown tassels are not necessarily these. But more along the lines of, let me show you what I'm talking about. And it has to have a blue thread in it too. It has to have a blue thread in it. So, let me show you what I'm talking about. There it is. Okay. So this, my clothing line is going to be with the frequencies that Yahuwah tells me to make it with. And this right here, this is this I got from, where was this at? I don't remember. Forever 21, I think. And it happens to be, is it 100% cotton? I believe it's cotton. Trying to look for the English here. That's Japanese. Okay. 100% cotton. Okay, so it's 100% cotton. And it's darling. Like, I love this little thing. Like, so cute. Okay, so it goes like that. So it's like a shawl type thing. I was wearing this when I was doing videos and I was ministering, right? But look at this, these tassels. Like, this is what something that Yahuwah was showing me. Like, tassels, you guys. Like, they have tassels in the clothing. And so I think this is what Yahuwah is talking about, is when we're putting tassels on our garments, is something like this. So this is really cool, and you can see inside of this there is a blue thread. Actually, there's several blue threads, but mine will have one blue thread. But something like this, and then I have a sister who does macrame. I can't do macrame for the life of me, but God, if she can like literally participate in this and she serves Yahuwah alone, that's the kicker. A lot of these people don't. They're in the floodgates. They're not following Yahuwah alone, and Yahuwah is not going to prosper anything they do when they try and sell it, even though it's going to be absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. It's not until they start giving the glory to the Father alone. But she, I have seen, does stuff like this, and this is stunning. Like, our tassels should hang like something like that, right? And have their blue thread. Like, this is the visions that the Father is giving me. This is so cute. Okay, and I love the very rustic, boho, Zen type of material, type of, anything. I think I love boho. I really do. I'm a boho queen. But I love this. This is what my inspiration of my pieces, my dresses, my shirts, because all of our clothing should be having these tassels on them. So that, and I mean, it's not just like ziti. It's like they want to single it out and say you're supposed to be wearing these, on the corners of your garments. It's like on the hems of your garments. Like you're supposed to like hem this on there. You know what I mean? And it's on the corners, obviously, but you know what I mean. Like make your tassels on the corners of the garments. You know what I mean? Like I thought that was cute, and it was like inspiration, like from Indians, like Native Americans. And I'm a Native American. I'm of the Yaqui tribe, and I know I don't look like you. And you guys said that very same thing as you were chopping my hair off in 7th grade. No, 8th grade. Sorry, I was in California in 7th. 8th grade. Yeah. Yeah, that's me. Way back when. Long blonde hair. You just. And stuck gumming. Yeah, me. That was me. Anyway, I'm representing you now because you're my people, and I didn't know this. I didn't know my daddy was Yaqui forever. My mother didn't even know. None of us knew until a time for this to happen. Well, there you are. Welcome, Khalid. Okay. You there? Can you hear me okay? Good?
Yes, of course, I can hear you right now.
I can hear you. We are up and running. Amazing, amazing.
Wonderful, wonderful. I like that.
Yeah.
You are an eloquent human being. I don't want to miss a single word from you.
Aw. Thank you.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, wonderful.
Well, yeah, I speak the Father's one voice. He told me, if you surrender your life to me completely, and I did. I surrendered a position that I had with a company that was an amazing, amazing job, and I was very, very good at it. And I said, fine, you want me to prove it? Here you go. Tell me what you want me to do. And I did. I went before the company. This company that I worked for, they're about to be, well, I'll just say this. They're what causes my nation to go into turmoil.
Okay.
The dream that I had, what I saw, not good, extremely very scary. And there's a reason why Yahuwah took me out when he did. And if he's spot on with this, and he doesn't like, well, he can't. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying this, but because I'm nervous. Like, I am nervous saying what I say. Like, I'm literally stepping out doing this, and Yahuwah's guiding it, even though he's like made it just like perfect, and nobody can compete. I'm still nervous because I'm speaking as one voice, and I don't know what's gonna come out. You know what I mean? Like, here I am, this woman who has been broken down, beaten, bruised, pierced, and crushed by my own father, Yahuwah, our creator, then to come out and do this. I'm terrified to say the wrong thing. I'm terrified to do the wrong thing because I don't know what my voice will result in. That's terrifying. It's like, who do you trust? Yahuwah. I don't trust anybody else. I can't. They've all lied. Unless they're speaking the Torah, I can't take anything they say and learn from it. I can't. They can give me the knowledge and the wisdom that they get their research from, and I'll trust that. But from them, it makes it very difficult for me to believe what they're trying to say. Because I know that the Father's leading my one voice. And if it doesn't match what he gave me as his spokeswoman for his people, yeah, I mean, I am in fear, like Jeremiah was. He's like, I'm not going to say there's a message from Yahuwah, even though it's not a message from Yahuwah. But it is a message from Yahuwah because I'm not going to say it's a message from Yahuwah. Even though it's a message from Yahuwah, I'm not going to say it's a message. And it's so funny because he argues with himself right there. And he's like, I'm not going to say it, but it is. But I'm not going to say it is because it's not from me to say that it is because he said it's not, even though I said it is. That poor guy. Poor Jeremiah. But that's like where it all boils down to is where we're at is these prophet priests descendants rise up. And when you are in the west and in the east, Yahuwah tells us in the Torah, this is the nation that has been scattered by Nebuchadnezzar. When you read about in Daniel's writings where it says that Daniel and his kin were taken by Nebuchadnezzar and then they were scattered, that's us. And see, those in power, excuse me, they know that. They know that. But when you know that same information, then what? Well, then the tides have turned. Because the joke, excuse me, I got indigestion from burping. So if I burp, sorry. I'm just being human, right? That's all we are, human. So, anyway, the last piece of jewelry I wanted to show you. This is the Toho beads. I friggin' love this piece, but it was so difficult to make. These Toho beads are Japanese beads, okay? And they're the tiniest beads in the world, okay? Look at this bead. Like, it's ridiculous. And I had to make jewelry before this that you see with them. Look how teeny, teeny, tiny. I'm trying to hold it still. Not working too well. Here we go. You can see. Watch. We'll get real close. It's super tiny, tiny, tiny. And I can show you, I'll show you this one. So you can see next to the beads just like how tiny these really are. They're like itty bitty, so big. Look how big that is. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Alright. Khalid, what's going on, my brother? Khalid, you there?
Yes, yeah, here.
How are you? What's going on with you?
I'm good. I'm good. I was just scrolling up and down and I was reading some news. Although you are not with me, I was feeling part of the conversation has gone.
You felt like part of the conversation was gone?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh. Well, I'm here.
Yeah, it's nice.
So, where is it? What time is it where you're at right now?
It is midnight.
Midnight. Okay.
Yeah, it's at midnight.
Quiet.
How about you? Yeah.
It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, that's
Yeah. So,
I can't wait.
I'll be on here until about 6 o'clock. My time. So, I got about 3 more hours. Well, I don't know. That's not right. That doesn't sound right. I got 3 more hours to go.
Yeah, if you say like in the afternoon, like it's probably I can guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do this every day. Like, but you know, it's difficult because like when I wake up in the morning, I don't get the best awakenings from the Father. He literally gives me labor pains, like as if I'm gonna have a child all over again. Those don't feel good. But that's how he chooses to wake me up. And he wakes me all hours of the night. When he feels that he wants to talk, he'll do it. Doesn't matter if I got work the next day. Nope, didn't matter. I still did it. I still got up, and I'm like, okay, what do you want? What are we doing?
What do you do for? What do you do for?
I did accounting. I did receivables. I help companies. I help companies get their money, and I was damn good at it. Very good at it.
Are you employee or you work for your own company?
No, I was an employee. I was employed by my nation. Government nation. Government. It's a government position, just so you know.
Yeah, government employee.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good skill, by the way.
Well, yeah, when they decide to not hang you, but my government, through the company, hung me. They literally made it so when I go to any employer, when they run a background check on me, it deems me as being not trustable and having borderline personality disorder. Did you know our nation, that my nation could do that to me? I don't think many knew that their nation could do that to them. That every time a background check was run on them, did you see what happened with Switzerland? 3 towns have collapsed because of because 3 avalanches. 3:33, 3 hours and 33 minutes we are in recording this. As I'm recording this, Yahuwah, you are my witness. This was Yahuwah. This was Yahuwah bringing that destruction. And he said that only his voice brings it. And I've been speaking it. And I've been giving it. And destruction's been happening. In an uptick. And everybody's like, oh, let's blame it on the solar class flare. Okay, but Yahuwah said I get his one voice. You know what I'm saying? So, things are going to escalate a lot quicker So, are you suffering from anything, brother? Hello? You there?
Yes, yes, good.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Um, is there anything that you are suffering with? Because it's now time for it to be fixed.
Yeah, no issue, no issue.
No issue?
No issue, sister.
Wow. Praise Yah. Praise Yah. I love that. That's amazing. So this is the hour. The floodgates open. And either blessings or curses are poured out. And it starts with those who can give, who can, and will. If they don't, and they see, and they don't. And Yahuwah only knows if they see, and they don't give. Well, then there's curses. It's a choice now.
How often, like, do you spend time with your children?
My son does everything with me. So he is the fatherless. My son is fatherless. From the time, well, before he was 1 year old, his father took his life. So we're entitled to collect according to the Torah. We're not allowed to work actually for our nation, because we are not like them in idolatry. And we don't keep the days that they keep holy. They don't have the same feast days as us. So by law, according to Yahuwah, I'm not allowed to work for my nation. I have to rely on the people. That's what the Levites did. And so this is the fatherless widow priesthood. And Yahuwah has removed my yoke. When Yahuwah removes your yoke as a suffering servant, then you have the right to be claimed as a suffering servant, but it's only when Yahuwah is not bringing the employment to you. I mean, like, I am literally collecting unemployment, but it's not enough to get me through my rent this month because I had to pay, my rent, it's $1,660. Actually, it's $1,666 to be exact. I can pull it up and screenshot that too. And I only have 1,200 of it, but I normally get that on a good month, which means I'm not forking out something extra. But I'm literally relying on this, and I don't know how I'm gonna survive. So that's why I'm holding this reality show, because I have to show what a suffering servant is, that I'm not just some woman sitting on her ass doing nothing, holding a space, or you get to see me live behind a camera now, and you get to see that me and my son are genuinely suffering. We're about to lose this beautiful apartment that the Father gave us if we don't get the suffering servants as fatherless widow and orphans to step up and help. Right?
So now, in your campaign on social media, like, how do you describe yourself? Would you say widow or servant? Would you say yourself?
What is it you're asking?
Like, how do you describe yourself? Like, you say widow, or how do you say it?
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess you could say I'm widow. I'm definitely fatherless. My father died when I was just a teenager. I'm widow because my son's father is dead. And we weren't married, but We did have a child together, and he is the father, so you know what I mean. Um, but
but you agree, on how so far are you with it?
what's that?
You are a great lady. How so far are you with it?
How am I a widow? Is that what you're asking?
I said like, for how long have you been a widow? Like you are great.
Oh, since
You're
my
great
son.
lady.
Well,
Like a lady.
my son's 11. Okay, so since he's been born, 11 years.
Okay. But you're a nice lady. How have you been alone for that long time?
What?
How 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 have you been alone for so long? Like you
I
agree.
haven't been. I was in 2018. I got married to an Amorite, um, an Amorite hybrid of the elite, and we had a child together that died. And Yahuwah said that this child would be reared up as the bringer of birth pains, and I'm the mother of that child. So I ended that marriage with that man after our baby died because he lied to me. I'm a suffering servant my whole life. Um, I people would look at my life and be like, "Oh, you didn't suffer." Well, yeah, I did because I didn't have a father my whole life.
You're absolutely
And the father that I did have, hold on, the father that I did have was not leading me according to the way that the father would have wanted me to be led. He was very much in the world. He wasn't following or practicing the Torah at all. Neither is my mother. Neither are my family members. So I'm really just like an orphan, in the sense that I'm an orphan of truth. Like I'm an orphan that lacks truth. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I'm not an orphan, but because my mother is serving the idol, um, and I'm not, I don't know what the father's going to do. Um, Perhaps I'll get a Rahab moment. From my understanding, that's what everybody gets who is fighting for their family. It's not just you're fighting for. When you start fighting for the father's one voice, it's your family. You receive a Rahab moment. So everyone that you know personally and you love personally, right? That like relationally, like them, in your life, and they mean something to you. They have value in your life. Those, from my understanding, are the ones that Yahuwah will give us a Rahab moment on, because that's what Rahab received when she hid Joshua and Caleb in the walls of Jericho. So it's the same thing then as it is now. And I'm hiding the one that is supposed to come until Yahuwah says he can come. So I'm hiding my Joshua, in a sense, as a Rahab. Because in the eyes of the Father, having 4 different children from 4 different men, I'm looked at as what? A whore. So as a whore is mentioned to be the bride, and Hosea says that Hosea takes a prostitute wife, right? I'd be looked at as that because of the men who were in my life misleading me, causing me to be a shame among the Levite women. You get what I'm saying? My nation did this. I didn't choose these men. Yahuwah put these men in my life. I didn't go out seeking these men. They came to me. So I'm not a whore in the sense of, you know what I mean? Like, And I hate saying, like, referring to myself as a whore. I do. But when you have four different, and it's not my fault, um, the men in my life, they made poor choices. They misled me. They did things that caused them to be taken out of my life for good. And yeah, it sucks to be a woman in this position, to be the suffering servant, spokeswoman, as the watchwoman, or the watchman spokeswoman. God, I get it so mixed up. And have to give this message and literally humble myself before everybody and tell you, yep, I'm a whore and I represent her. Thanks. It sucks. Like, that's horrible. You know what I mean? Even though I'm not a whore. Because it wasn't my choice to choose these men. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I mean, obviously it was my choice, but you know what I mean. I didn't bring them to myself.
Even if you get there in the end, right?
And it's not like, I mean, they weren't bad. Well, okay, one of them was really bad, but he wasn't. He wasn't. We were high school sweethearts, and you never would think, you know. You never would think that they would do something so horrendous that would cause another man to take his place, I'll say. And it sucks. It really does. But that's where I'm at. And I'm fine sharing this information you ask, and I'll tell you. Literally, It's funny. I get people, like, I would go in other spaces and people be like, why are you revealing so much? I'm like, because I want you to have as many rumors as you can to spread about me. They had no response. Not one. How do you answer that, Khalid? How many women could stand in my position and say what I say? It's the only one can be selected. There's only one. And she doesn't fear man. She fears Yahuwah alone. Because Yahuwah has taken her alone in the darkness. And now I'm just waiting for him to bring me out. I'm waiting for my Hepzibah. I'm waiting for Yahuwah to say, well done, thou good and faithful suffering servant. They forgot to leave that out. You notice that? They forgot to leave out or put in suffering. And so they say, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Hello, you forget to mention that they suffer. I think that's a pretty critical, important part. Don't you think so? I mean, I could just, be in my head thinking that. Excuse me. Who knows? Only Yah knows, right? Oh, yeah, it says we can sell jewelry and talk Torah too in live shows. Yes, that's where it is. Reality shows. Exactly, for the glory of Yahuwah. Because they make money doing it. We can too. And we bring value. We don't bring empty, mindless wanderings like they do. Like, they want to sit there and give you the reality of their yacht parties where they're drunk and acting buffoons. Like, okay, you go ahead and do that. I'll do me. I'll do mine. And watch mine rise. Because Yahuwah says he's leading it. So this is what? So I have investment number one, which is what? Well, the floodgates. I'm spreading the truth. That's investment number one, the truth. Secondly, the frequencies that you need to communicate with the Father to break through the barriers of fluoride and whatever else they're using to clog your pineal gland from being open. They don't want your pineal gland open. They don't want you to have a wrestling like Jacob did, to understand that you are the suffering servant. They don't want you to know that you are that suffering servant. Or maybe they do now, because they know Yahuwah is controlling the atmosphere and they can't shut it down for shit. And they won't. They can try. They can try. We're going to do my whole work day like this. I love it. Yahuwah's genius. Genius, genius, genius. So he gave them the idea to do it. Probably when they came out of idolatry, because I'm pretty sure they only use it as a mockery against you Christians and Messianics, because they know the truth. They know you're worshiping an idol. Knee slapper! Like, seriously, the joke is on you. Have you ever looked up the word New Testament? Let's see if anybody will do it. I dare somebody to put it in the comments there and look up the word New Testament, right? We know new means, well, someone says it's not new even though they said it was new. Test, we know what a test is, right? Obviously something you are challenged with to see if you'll pass. And ament. Ament. Go look it up in the Oxford Dictionary. I dare you to. And then hold yourself accountable and do a screenshot and post it in the comments. Let's hold everybody accountable for their lying to us, right? Because we can do that. Yahuwah said so. They have their Kardashian show. We'll have the Reality of the Truth show with Yahuwah's one voice. Investment number 4. Oh yeah, I'm working it up. And Yahuwah's doing it. He is doing it. He is doing it. And I can act as stupid and ridiculous as I want. I could even pick my nose in front of you. Will I do that? No. But you know what I'm saying. Yahuwah's one voice is leading. And he has the final say. You don't ever get the final say. Ever. He does. He does. Yeah. I'm going to cut out early. 4 o'clock. Because I got to go talk to Yahuwah some more and find out some more clarity of what we're doing tomorrow. Because I'm just like, okay, we got the first day done. What's the second day look like? Yeah. So, we'll see, right? We'll see what Father does, how he works it. So, like I said, you now become the employee to Yahuwah, to the fatherless, widow, and orphan. And each of your earnings, you should be giving 10%. Not a tithe. It's called the free will offering, and it's only given to the fatherless, widow, and the orphan. A free will, right? You freely give it. Or if you don't freely give it, Yahuwah will take it. And I'll get it. It's your choice. It's your choice. I mean, only you know who's telling you the truth, right? Only you know. How many of me's are there going to be that rise up amongst you? How many? And Mama just keeps on sending her YouTube videos like she thinks she knows something. And I love her. Gotta give her that. I love her that, she's seeking. And I am grateful. I am grateful that she is now seeking. She wants to try and prove me wrong. She says, I'm going to send you videos. And she's like, this should prove you wrong. She did. She said that. I love her. She's precious. She's seeking. And that's what the Father wants. And if I gotta call my own mama out on it, but I do it in love. I'm not doing it to be malicious. I'm doing it because Yahuwah said that none should perish. And this message will go out, whether they want it to or not. And they will see my face as the voice behind the one who's leading it all. Yahuwah alone. I'm untouchable. I'm untouchable. I represent Yahuwah's one voice. And anyone want to come against me and say otherwise, come my way. Because I'm ready. Yahuwah has bred me for this. And they know that too. That's why you don't see many people coming in my spaces. That's why you don't see them coming after me, because they know the prophecy that's been hidden from you about me. Yep. They know. And I would imagine it's probably hidden in their Vatican vaults. Maybe like encased in glass because they think they have the right one. They don't. They don't. It's their choice. It's the choice of a new generation. Isn't that how Mike Myers did it? I love that movie. I love that movie. Did you ever watch Wayne's World? Do you ever wonder why Mike Myers was silenced? Dana Carvey? Nobody going to question that? What were they trying to do? What were they speaking? And did they think that they had Yahuwah's one voice? No. They did not, and they were silenced. But you go ahead and try and silence the one who's allowed to speak. And watch and see what comes against you. Naturally. Not by my hand. My little hand. My little hand. Been said it's like a third grader's hand. My son has bigger hands than I do. And you think these little hands could hurt you? You're crazy. But what I can tell you is the one who has my little right hand, now that is something more powerful. And nobody can come against it. Not you. Not Moses, not Aaron. Not Daniel. Nobody can come against this. Because Yahuwah is leading me. And with that, my brothers and my sisters, peace out. It is a wrap. We'll see you tomorrow on The Reality Show with Raw Honesty.